Oh, you piece of fucking shit, garbage, disgusting. Ugh. Sure, she slaughtered so many people, but God forbid a girl have hobbies. Hello, what is up? But it's been a while. Dude, I'm actually so excited for this patch. 3.4 with Finan's many cycles was one of the sickest fucking storylines ever. I'm such a big fan of it. It's up there with like the highlights of Penacony, the highlights of Fontaine. Before Their Deaths is a crazy title, by the way. I'm a little scared. Okay, so before we start the story, I wanted to YOLO fucking poll for Hycillans. Just cause I don't know if you guys have played Fate, but she's very Meltrellis coded. And I am Meltrellis is like the one servant I wailed for in FGO. Nar. That's okay. So this is the next cycle's Cyrene.
Probably closer to the latter.
But with inheriting Mem's memories. Not Mem herself. Mem was the last cycle's Cyrene. And that Mem is gone, I think. Maybe?
It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long,
Oh,
long
both their
dream.
memories.
Cyrene.
So are we going back? Like, at what point are we going back to? Because I know we're in the next cycle, but like... My whole thing is that I'm confused in the timeline, because we could go back to the beginning of the Flame Chase, where Saros fought Aquila, and then there's Hycillans and Saedra. Or we could go to where we know where Phynon is born, but if we go back, then Cyrene isn't born yet? I don't know.
With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time. So we can carry out our promise to
Beginning of time.
Ide Silicii is so quiet.
I think you mean Britain there, buddy.
Is that also why Cyrene did what she did? It sounds weird, doesn't it?
You know what's
It's
crazy?
Something that happened to me, but
I wrote a
as if I'm an
fanfic
observer.
a long ass time ago, back in college. I'm outing myself as old as fuck, Unc, but this was like 6 years ago when I was still in college. Maybe even before that. Maybe I finished it in 2018, maybe, so even longer. I wrote a story with this general premise. It wasn't the main focus, but it was like something that I had to figure out in terms of like, is a person that inherits memories like the same person? And I kind of differentiated that some people are and some people aren't, depending on how they receive those memories. Oh! And
I'm
Herda.
glad to learn that you're safe.
Herda!
Not only am I here, but I also happen to have saved you 4 times already. Without you even being aware of it. Of
Wait,
course.
is that my goat? What did you do?
But now's not the time to celebrate. When 2 geniuses show up at once, you know you're in deep trouble.
For some reason, the experiment entered a Finan and Cyrene's plan.
Prediction. Event.
Where are the other geniuses, by the way? Shouldn't they pull up?
Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis.
You know, I figured in that cutscene that Finan, or that Nanook that Finan was fighting, I thought it was like a projection in the simulation of Amphorius, but it was actually the real Nanook gazing their way. And that was Finan actually reaching across galaxies and the stars to actually scratch Nanook. That is way cooler.
By another name, the Law Titan, Talanton.
As in, is Talanton the code?
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius, and it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
That's Saedra's core flame, I think.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you?
Another little pink one is crazy.
Huh? Her path chart is...
Remembrance.
Is there something wrong with me?
Never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Light calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor.
Either meet the Titan or convince the demigod. Okay, so we're going back. We're going back to the beginning.
We still haven't figured out how
Did you
you
want-
and Don Hung got inside this world. So influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygus.
Oh.
Or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps.
So we need the law to get reinforcements, but also exactly how us and Danheng got in is still a mystery. I didn't even think of that.
Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as possible.
How's the Express doing?
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Himiko and the others are more concerned about your well-being than their own.
Danheng.
Mr. Dan Heng did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. Known. The flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it. Conclusion. He is on his way back to the Express.
What does that mean? I understood the last sentence. I don't understand this sentence.
Miss March's situation is rather complicated. Madame Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location. What we can be sure of is that she's still in Amphorius.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphorius explodes, she'll probably float out perfectly protected in a nice thick layer of ice.
But the other
Worry
pink one
more
next
about
to us won't,
yourself
probably.
instead.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles, and will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one. Deliverer.
I don't remember Herta calling us little one before. Is this the Herta quirk? What would you think of our friends, Cyrene?
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities.
What'd you think about them?
It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together.
Tribby.
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods.
I forgot that, like, I mean, it's obvious if you consider, like, the stories of, like, Tribby 3.1, for example. It's crazy how before the Flame Chase journey, it was probably, like, completely sacrilegious to just slay the gods, because they're gods, you know?
Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what
true, though.
Atrocious
Hey, it's true, though.
have done.
Have you guys heard of an Eon?
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
Wait. Did they even know about this in our first timeline?
Ducks for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Wait, did we get added to the prophecy?
Heretic! No one but the great Talantan can deliver this world
Oh,
from
the
misery.
prophecy changed because of us.
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet?
You...
That's kind of base. That's kind of a sick thing to say.
Talantan is long gone. Now I am the law.
I'm not 100% sure if I like her design, but I do really like the flames coming out of her hat thingy. What am I saying? I probably really like it. I like chess shit.
Challenge me, or submit to my judgment.
What are we doing?
Silence!
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
They're so cool!
That's because I came. I saw. I conquered.
It's kind of cheesy, but I kind of fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Dux Vergoris, take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds. Tell them that the High Priest attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Dux Fagoris.
Now, these two accidental guests.
Yeah?
Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
Typical store should have expected it. What happening? What going on? Weapon. Huh? Doesn't that look like Canis?
Correct, but not the Kindness you know.
Canis.
This is the leader of the Cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states...
Do they know about the past cycle? What is happening? What's actually going on?
Journey. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second Flame Chase journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Thanks.
So,
I do hate her guts, but I don't know if I want a corpse. You know us?
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us.
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles.
I mean, if they know us, it might be a way easier to convince them to...
Empress of the Holy City and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name, Saridra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
I like her little smirk. She's just constantly smirking. She's a high-key, like... kind of like the Gilgamesh archetype, but not quite. Gilgamesh is a lot more haughtier and prideful. To like a very bad fault. Whoops, I'm sorry.
If I may, how do you know his identity?
Yeah, I'm actually so confused.
As the little hostage prophesied,
I fucking
the
love the little
Deliverer
hostage.
shall come from the future beyond the sky.
So the prophecy did change.
Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace.
A
They
bat?
will arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
This completely diverges from history.
Your orders, Imperator.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame
So
Chase
what, in
Alliance
this
will
era-
convene early.
We have these two, we have Tribios, and then we have Aglaya. And maybe Cyphera, but I don't know if she's a Chrysos heir yet. Or rather... yeah, a Chrysos heir yet.
As for you two, Akima knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Oh.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us, and she knows of things beyond the sky. Even
It is
beyond.
nice that we don't have to go through the drama of convincing them that we're from the past or from the future. They just know, and they're like, yeah, all right. Let's talk as if we know this already. It's kind of neat.
How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history?
We did it. Maybe March or Don Hung?
I wish, but other possibilities remain. The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator
That's
came
true.
prepared.
We're kind of low-key on the
We're
back
the ones
foot.
at a disadvantage now.
The Imperator knows a lot of information, and we don't really know what the fuck's going on. other than like our history, but we don't like, that's only from the perspective of the history books, and that's from the perspective of not like, and that's from like a different history as well now.
We might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City. We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akama will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm. Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
An old flame chase companions. The sequel.
Ah, so I'm the key? Since you insist, friend.
I
I'll
need
give
my
it my all.
Alicia XPs to do work.
Guests, please.
Oh, we just kind of sat there after he said follow
The journey
us.
to save the world starts with a single step.
And we're still yapping.
My friend,
Okay.
let's explore a bit.
Ah, Aglaya. Not the ladies I'm familiar with.
Not the ones you're familiar with.
Oh,
But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle,
True.
never changing. That priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
the elders from last cycle was a bone, was a thorn in Aglaya's side the entire time, like the Council of Elders. And I guess in this cycle, they're in the bottom of the lake. That's insane. Also, I'm kind of down for it.
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
An Aglaya who's not worn down by 1,000 years.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver.
You're so animated now.
Rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer.
Rags?
I must prepare some proper attire for
Nah,
you.
this is fashionable from beyond the sky. It's been a while, Aglaya.
What is the matter? Your gaze seems somewhat unsure. Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
She knows that too.
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Tribi of Yanisopolis. It's very nice.
They all know that we know future versions of them. That's crazy.
Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey, even more clearly than we have.
Witness the future of the Flame Chase journey. The prophecy also
They
told
really
you about
gave them
that.
everything. I know the
Indeed,
abridged version.
Oryx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival, so please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more.
Ornyx's
It was
prophecy?
Oryx who told mankind that the Deliverer
It's
from
different.
beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the
So this is
true
different from the
starry
Aranova
skies.
prophecy. From Kefali.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
Well, she must be hyped as hell.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay. Fate really is unpredictable. Where are we? Yeah, I mean, none of us expected this. I didn't expect you guys to have read the fucking light novel while we lived it.
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
Deliverers, what about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
I guess without is there a black tide yet at all, actually? I actually don't know. I don't remember at this point if there is, but in the past the unifier with the common people was the black tide, just being an encroaching doom of the world that would kill us all. So it was less of an issue with the common people, it was more so the Council of Elders, but with no overbearing threat of that tide, I feel like it's gonna be rough.
I apologize for that farce of a meeting.
It must be tiring dealing with so many people every day, Great Imperator.
Tiring? You're mistaken. Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice.
Is the war with the Titans also part of that sacrifice?
After I glimpse the secrets of this world... No, the secrets beyond the sky. The divine authority of Amphorius no longer held any significance.
She says, who the fuck cares about Amphorius right now?
Let me ask you, Deliverer. Is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky,
She knows.
there are magnificent deities
knows.
called eons?
That's a fact. Their powers are thousands times greater than the Titans.
Ah, that certainly captivates my interest. Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people? In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead?
Protect the core flames and the law. Only then Amphorius can break free from the destruction.
Oh? What you require now is the power of law?
Exactly. Just as the prophecy foretold, he is your deliverer from beyond the sky. And he also has reliable allies. If they can intervene in Amphorius's laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate.
AKA,
And
please
reverse
let us
its
borrow the
destined
law
end.
so we can get reinforcements. Please.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage. To say such presumptuous things, even knowing that the inheritor of the law stands before you.
You mean...
In the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end. But now we can see beyond this dying
I like the
world.
little piece on one of her twin tails. Would you call that a twin tail? No, it's more like... is that a bang? Back... The little tails in her hair. I like the little black accessory. I don't even know what you would call that.
Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky.
Is that part of the prophecy?
Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized.
Can I ask, why is this patch called Before Their Deaths, by the way?
Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede.
So, you agreed to cooperate with us?
Cooperate? Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone. Though I will permit you to join me as subjects.
Alright, she's kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie.
We will forge the most perfect law.
Kind of fucking awesome. What's that?
This is...
The Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akama carries one. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself, and you may act freely within the city with it. Before we embark on the crusade against the Ocean Titan, you should rest in Akama for a time.
Be wary of someone named Lygus, Imperator.
Oh? Your advice is acknowledged. From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed, I fully respect the choices of my subjects.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, great Imperator.
Your attendant
So
certainly knows
Cyrene's.
how to curry
I was gonna ask,
favor.
how do they view Cyrene? Because she was a previous core bearer of time. Of the time. Previous Chrysos heir that bore the time core flame. But now they just see her as my attendant.
Go now. Take a bath first. You two reek of seawater.
She just dead ass told us we smell. She said we smell like fucking shit and ass. Oh.
Come forth, Theoros.
Lygus.
Yes. Great Imperator.
Okay. Probably a warning that was necessary then.
Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel.
Those two arrived just as Orynyx described. And just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing
Okay.
your life was the
Yeah, I
correct
figured.
decision.
It cannot be that easy. We have to convince Ceredra that this is not fucked while fighting against Lygus's manipulations.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me? Or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikytherin. What kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
Iron Tomb in Lygus's eyes.
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, his stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius. The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations. This world, which follows the path of destruction, will inevitably stray far from the glory it was meant to enjoy.
That glory being the destruction of Amphorius and the birth of Iron Tomb. So this entire thing is gonna be Ceredra having to fucking play mind games against both us and Lygus to figure out which one is true.
But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the
Wants to
sky.
conquer beyond the sky.
You will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb, bringing waves of war and conquest to the universe. Beings across the cosmos will bow before you, offering their allegiance.
So, what's the price?
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction. As a Chrysos heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it.
Off you go, Theoros.
I really
You've
like how
already made my
competent
decision.
Ceredra is. She's playing the game real well.
Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
That is honestly something I really want to see. Cause like, how do you bring the people of Amphorius and all of our friends out from outside the scepter and the eternal extrapolation? So I want them to not just be programs, but like people that can travel throughout the stars and appear in events. Yippee! Where can we yap? Oh, it's our old room.
this place was your original bath chamber. Perfect for avoiding prying eyes. I wonder if anyone is using it now. Huh? The smell is... Wait, don't go in yet.
What are you smelling?
Who's there?
Ah! Ah!
Oh, the little gray fry in pink sea hair.
Holy shit. What do you mean that smell? Does she smell like fish?
Little sea hair?
You barged into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me?
That's crazy. What are you doing?
Can't tell the difference between past and future waters? This has always been my home.
Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding on...
Meltreless coated.
Forget it. If Duck's Goldweaver heard that,
I love
she'd
it.
scold me again. All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to you two.
Blood? From who? Oh. Oh, so they did mean she would kill them all. That's crazy.
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current.
You're a vicious fish.
Viciousness is a form of praise to the blade.
I see.
Her little head ornament
No
also
wonder
looks
there was
like
a
the
faint
Seaborn
smell
from
of rust in
Arknights
the
with
air
like
before I
Scotty
even
Alter.
entered.
Faint smell of rust. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, she doesn't smell like fish. Sorry.
Why? Is it because the Laydonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey? Or just because they offended the Imperator?
Because the new era of the Flame Chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated laws, only bloodletting can wake them up.
Like, we knew from the beginning that this era of Amphorius was very bloody. But it's still like a big turn from like the Chrysos heirs we knew in our time.
Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Layden has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the era Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion.
Fair enough. Hey, look it.
Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Imperator. I won't interfere with your thoughts. As long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times, you and I will both be free.
But, Miss Hycelans, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom. Long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach, the great fish consumed the small. And when the great fish perished, their bodies
we
became
are Seaborn.
sustenance for the newborn.
This is like survival of the
nourishing
fittest shit
whole ocean.
in the ocean.
This is the tide that carries civilization forward. Anyone may be devoured, or meet the fate of inevitable decay.
Are you suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact the cruelest fate for life?
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law. There's no need for me to say more, little sea hair. We're of
So Hycelans clearly has a sort of trauma from that. Nebulous, whatever that was. And then she is so attached to Ceredra because of the law. At least partially.
Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean, let us wait.
Oh
But for
god,
now,
am I spending money on
pause this
Honkai
outcome.
Star Rail? I kind of like
Another
her.
fish has come, following the scent of blood.
Another fish? Whom? Glaya.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in an instant.
Instantly puts on her
Miss
clothes.
Hycelans, you truly are impossible to predict.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all day, suddenly have the time to visit me?
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of
I'm getting
fish.
differing perspectives here. I thought the smell was rust, and now it's the smell of fish. Which is it?
I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea.
Yeah, don't say that to people, please.
Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't.
Oh. They seem pretty close. Aglaia is so different from her past self.
You mean future. The future ruler of the Holy City, Lady Goldweaver, is quite captivating in her own way. By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysos heirs to lift our spirits.
Ooh.
For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are
I
more
fuck with
worth
that.
looking forward to than victory.
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been
Don't
decided.
be such a...
Since it's a banquet for Fagusa, why not take a leaf out of the Tidens book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolus kitten is already
That's
causing
Cypher!
enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete. By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Aglaia's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything.
Wait, what?
I wonder what this world will look like when I take the divine authority.
In the future, you will still be the
You're
finest
still blind, I'm
weaver in
sorry.
the world.
I'm gonna be a little bit more blunt than Cyrene here.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, he has already witnessed it, right?
It's true. You will weave the most romantic thing in the world. You will forge the long stairs to Aranova. You will bathe in the golden light of hope. I don't want to say this one. This one seems kind of on the nose, fucked up, I feel like.
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy. But Destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, no one can see their true charm, can they?
Aglaia has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks to you, she seems to be in much better spirits.
You know each other well?
Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child.
Oh,
Most of the time, I
Isillin's
can
new
understand the
kid
whispers
Aglaia.
in her heart. For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Now, I leave this bath chamber to you. Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, every time we drink and talk could be the last celebration we have in this life.
Miss High Sealance has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants.
We're just her roommates.
It seems that way. This also means she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant. So, let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress. We don't want to keep everyone beyond the sky waiting.
Okay. Wait, can we actually talk to them? Are we... Oh, we can.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the
Oh,
law.
so they can see the whole time while we're doing whatever.
Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline. But since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. Huh. As expected. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
I haven't even said anything. You know everything.
It's all just a guess.
Oh.
Did I guess right? We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize. Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses
Why did the voice change?
expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos. Lygus is definitely connected to the Genius Society, so stay alert.
Okay. That makes sense. Could he be related to the Emperor?
We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha, the two Ruperts are also
Acha!
possible, but it would be too boring if it were one of them.
Lord of Silence. We get to face off some of the big names. The two Ruperts. That'd be crazy. That'd be really crazy.
That's all I have to say.
What do you mean boring?
Will depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind. Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting point. Ceridra's trusted followers should all be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity to get closer to them.
Okay, but we still have to use a bath. Ceridra said we smell. We kinda have to bathe.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any personal belongings you have on you before entering the venue.
It's like he's aiming specifically
Oh.
for the chronocognitive.
He wants our shit! Hey!
What should we do?
Go with their plan. This is a trap.
True. I had a feeling it would come to this. But I didn't
What do we even
expect
do,
such
though?
a direct demand.
I am bound by societal convention. I am forced to hand it over and then go inside despite knowing it's a trap.
But listen.
Aggie, if you can't get used to the honey brew, we will go ask for a pot and cook some oatmeal for you.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud. And nothing and no one here is interesting. I just don't really want
I'm here.
to be here.
Hey, deliverer. Deliverer right here.
Wise, you were pretty energized when you came back from the bath chamber. Let me guess. Are you worrying about someone? About High Sealins? Or Little Cypher?
Cypher
You
mentioned!
take everything too seriously. At this rate, life's gonna be real tough for you later on.
You're the least qualified to lecture me about that, teacher.
Maybe it's better not to disturb them. Oh, we disturbed them.
Guests, are you here for us? I mean, are you here for Treeby or Aggie?
Bofa.
No. I'm just wondering whether you've seen the Imperator.
The Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Though she gave us ranks, she'd never tell anyone her whereabouts. Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. And the sky reflected upon her crown.
Was there chess in ancient Greece? Like, did that get brought over? Or is that just like randomly in Amphorius? Just because they wanted a motif to base the character on.
I see.
Why do you two look so distressed? That's not what the deliverer should look like.
What should we look like?
Why don't we have a toast? While we still have time for pleasure. Here. To the destinies and sacrifices of the next millennium.
Then we will toast to the tomorrow that will set things
Tomorrow
free.
mentioned! Triby and Aglaya.
Cheers.
The fucking goats.
Called it. Oatmeal suits us way better than honey brew.
Oh, please give me a bowl as well, teacher.
They cannot take their drink. They are oatmeal fiends.
We're marching to war tomorrow.
See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood.
We're getting a lot of
Sweet
CGs with
all the
Hysilins.
gods.
I'm not complaining. He's great. Fagusa's dew of divine blood. Oh, is that the thingy that we have? Or is that something else? The thing that Aglaya gifted us.
On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the deliverer.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food?
Ah.
I knew that security check was targeted at us.
What's the matter,
This
guests?
fucking movie theater is playing favorites.
Oh, we're simply overwhelmed by such an honor.
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? Well then, let me prove my innocence.
Hysilins raises the goblet of honeydew to her lips, deliberately arching her neck so you could watch the liquid descent down her throat as she swallows. You don't need to do all that.
See? It's completely safe.
I feel like Miss Hysilins wants to talk to us about something. Why don't we go along with her for now?
Minors shouldn't drink. We are 1 year old or something. I actually don't know how old the MC is, considering she was fucking created.
Worry not. Honeydew's not alcohol. It won't get you drunk. On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper.
What does that mean? The clay cup touches your lips in the blink of an eye. She's indeed the imperial blade of the Imperator and the swiftest sword master of Amphorius.
Please, have a taste. Would you like some too, little Sierra?
I can drink it myself.
Oh, so she just fucking fed it to us? Glug glug milk jug.
How is it? Sweet enough?
A very complex taste.
Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. It'll do you good to understand Fagusa's fickleness before we set off to face their waves.
So that was prep? We drink
Just
the prep?
like how you're about to understand the secrets within this dew. Now, please turn around. Very, very quietly. Don't make a single noise. The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans. But the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a seaside.
Oh, so Hysilins is showing us what's actually happening.
Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator in that Fioros.
And she was here the whole
But
time.
you two, I wish for you to see the truth.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request. I can't.
Okay, it's
bring
nice that we have
myself to trust
Hysilins on
that
our side.
Fioros. The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition. You are the deliverers of the prophecy and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions and words. Then we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
Oh, but isn't this acting behind her back?
I am surprised that she would do this, but at the same time, I'm not. It's like
Amphorius
she's...
has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade.
I see.
And I must clear the way for her while
She's
remaining
extremely
concealed in
loyal
the
to
forest.
Saridra to the point where she has to do this to make sure that Lygus isn't... You know?
Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Can you promise me something, Miss Hysilins?
Nod.
Ask away.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her. Provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of war, that is. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia.
Okay, so we have to...
And I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds.
Wait, High Ceilings is kind of broken. She has hypnosis. She can control how sound travels. She can, by like controlling the moisture in the air. She's absurd.
I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure.
You have divine blood.
Relax. Relax. Try to act natural.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here? That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will...
How much did you drink so far?
Whatever. Pour me another cup.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness, she still does not dare challenge your authority.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Do you often test the loyalty of your subjects like this?
Dismemberment for this shit.
The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient.
Unless I call her short.
Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands, what will you do then?
The answer is simple. I will connect Amphorius with the stars.
Well, he's half telling the truth.
Don't waste my time. Be precise. Be specific. I won't ask a second time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct
Oh, there is a black tie.
regulations within the old law that sealed off Amphorius and merge the black tide with the torrents of Era Nova. Then we will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Iron Tomb and sound the trumpet for the endless campaign you will then embark on.
We're just talking about Universal War here.
You previously said that Iron Tomb is unrivaled in power across the stars. Who would dare to annihilate it?
There is a federation
Oh,
of
gosh.
warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike and old-fashioned. A cult named the Genius Society. Loosely organized, but steeped
I don't think you like the worlds we visited, buddy.
Oh, there's also the Astral Express.
Dude, that lined up.
A group of
With the Astral Express.
servants.
Oh, there's also the Astral Express. Oh, I want them fucking dead.
That so-called Deliverer is part of that last group. Those vagabonds mistakenly believe they can connect the stars through alliances instead of conquest. But history has already given them a tough lesson.
Is the history the death? Is the tough lesson that he's talking about the death of Machiavelli?
There are countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager sweeps across the cosmos, they will certainly all bow before your empire of destruction.
This fucking Universal pawn shit is so sad.
The Achaemenid Alliance is invincible!
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the quality of my blade. That being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of her conquests. Walk a little longer with me, Theoros.
I don't like how this is going.
Oh
Our little
no.
Imperator seems
I mean, at least we know what's going on now.
Great Fry, little sea hare? It seems like they're still talking. Get closer. I'll keep carrying their voices to you.
Great fry, great fry, great fry.
What a difficult situation.
Dude, she fucking knows.
No matter how we position our forces,
I swear.
this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Emperor
She's looking
has
at
already
us.
placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such different personalities.
Don't look, you fucking idiot.
Do something and pretend we can't see them.
Play a game with Cyrene. Kind of game. Staring contest?
Staring at me like that so intently, it's making me feel shy.
Try not to laugh. Challenge.
What?
What's the matter?
What are you all talking about?
My apologies. I was just checking whether everything was fine with those two distinguished guests of yours. And it seems like all is well. Let us continue.
I guess us being fucking utter dumbasses is enough to convince him.
Regarding the soldiers fighting for you, are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law? If I recall correctly, you've already lost
Sacrifices
against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
Forgive my transgression, great Imperator.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to know is that my victory in the trial is guaranteed, even without the trial of law. They've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So tell me, if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer?
Good question. Do not let him fool you. That man from beyond the sky.
Stellaron hasn't acted up the whole time. We're fine.
Within his body. Therefore, the wisest decision would be to hand him over to me.
You plan to torture him?
Calling it experimentation would be more appropriate.
Okay.
The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama. You don't want to confront those two directly either, do you?
Indeed. It's a pity that Antikytherans are lightweights when it comes to drinking.
Can you drink?
Before I leave, I would like to make a toast to your boundless ambition, using my spirit instead of a goblet.
As I expected, that Theoros' schemes have been revealed. Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last public address before we head off, and therefore, likely, the final chance to change her mind. I will try to get you a chance to speak.
I feel
and
like
also
our
prepare for any
existence, though, is a
contingencies.
core part
The
of
rest is up to you.
Ceredra's power, at least in its current form. Just because she's following the words of Ornyx's prophecy. So, getting rid of the Deliverer, dealing with the Deliverer, aka us, would be kind of like counterintuitive to that, but at the same time, like Lygus is manipulating her. We'll see. I'll get you a chance to speak with her, also prepare for contingencies.
You should
Bet.
head back to your seats for now.
Do we have seats? Where? Where? Oh. It's a fucking flame.
This honey
You
brew
good?
sure wears off fast.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates
All
flattery
you've done
most of
since
all.
we've got here is glaze her.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have.
Oh, I never noticed the little bat wing crystal things behind her dress thing.
However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty.
What doing? What doing?
What does she mean?
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust, and sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march.
Eh?
Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight.
Is she gonna pick Hycillans?
Gladiorum Hycillans. She used the sea siren song to immerse the clouds in an illusion
called it,
and
but
conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential
So she did
matters,
know.
hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator.
We didn't even get a chance to talk to her.
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence.
Huh?
Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, and personally made herself an example for my enemies. Under the shade of the olive groves, the people of Akama said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal fog, the people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis said they would never bow to me. But now, they all lie silent.
Banger.
They now fear me as they fear the law. For I am Cyritra, and I am the Imperator. If you have any last words, say them to the Imperator. Then, face her judgment.
Oh, God.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind.
Oh, that's the line from before.
But if I do not cross,
An exomyth.
then it will be the end of me. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last.
Okay.
Deliverer.
We must convince Cyritra. I don't want to kill her.
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
You think you can slay a king using your
Wait, so what would have
words
happened if I
instead
picked
of
the
a
other
sword?
options? Would we just try and fucking kill her? Like, what do you mean?
I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond the sky. Will it weigh heavier than 3 human lives?
Don't tell me it's a fucking debate shit.
Let's watch our words carefully.
Start with the defiance that lasted 30 million cycles. Finding our goat, you gotta come in clutch.
Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of World Baron was a young man with the pseudonym of Finan. He came from Aedes Elysiae. In order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of the destruction, he lived through history 30 million times, hoping, futilely, to find a breakthrough. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny.
Ceredra listens to your words silently. Iron Tomb's true identity. I feel like angling towards Lygus would be a mistake because Lygus kind of has Ceredra's ear right now.
Iron Tomb is the ultimate end of Amphorius' destiny. It is an embodiment of pure horror that walks the path of destruction and can never be tamed. That is the only thing Lygus cares about. As for Amphorius, your glory and campaigns, he doesn't care about any of those. He will most certainly betray you.
Okay, we talked about Lygus anyways, by the way.
All of us will be ground to dust by the destruction.
Ceredra listens to your words and shows no change in emotion. The trail blazes resolve.
I have seen many beautiful worlds. The road chosen by the Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. That will never change. We will continue our journey until we have united the entire cosmos. Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lygus and smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
Always with the fucking baseball bat. She likes it. She likes it.
That was truly a chaotic speech.
And your choice?
All that needs to be said has been said. Dux for Goris, Dux for Malus. Escort the traitors to the prison.
Oh, so no decapitating? That's pretty good. That's a good result.
Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end
Oh, never mind.
befitting of their betrayal.
Oh, great Imperator, your ambition certainly eclipses all things.
You're still here, Theoros.
You disobeyed your Imperator.
Theoros, I simply can't miss this moment, miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me
Did
an
you just
answer.
fucking delete all the other guests?
Someone as powerful as you. Use such a clumsy excuse
I fucking figured.
as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety.
So you finally tossed aside.
God, I love how
your-
competent Ceredra is.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor. This banquet was always going to be a game of chess, where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity.
Top shit.
All right. We'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator.
Did the
from
Imperator
us.
hear that?
You can trust my friend. Anywhere.
I mean, I guess she
anytime.
was like invisible to us, probably just standing there listening.
But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm, and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
What would have happened if we picked the other option?
And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's hearts.
I can toss your words right back at you like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
He kind of does that a lot, if we're going to be completely honest with ourselves.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any unexpected outcomes. A forceful intervention will only create larger errors, reduce efficiency, and introduce ugliness. Had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Aranova, then Amphorius would not have deviated from destiny's course. Oh, but you broke your promise.
Oh, so did you actually eradicate all of the party guests? What's happening?
I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control. Factors such as you and him.
Careful.
Careful.
Huh? I was right. Okay, so I want to say something. Back when... Hold up, I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find this. So I have a place in my Discord server with my IRL friends called the Ramentism Corner, where I just say autistic shit. AKA, I gush about Honkai Star Rail and a bunch of my other niche interests. And in it, I noticed that Evernight had the same voice as fucking, I saw this and I said, where is it? Well, I said that Don Hung is going to be core bearer in March. I swear they're pulling some Shadow Sakura shit from Fate in a patch or two. This is the fucking Shadow Grail Sakura, Dark Sakura thingy standing behind me. What's going on here?
What was that voice? Was it Oryx?
That's Evernight, buddy.
I found you. I finally found you.
That's crazy.
This land will face disaster.
Oh! Don't hurt your fellow Alicia XP. Serenity!
The time of judgment is
Where'd you
nigh,
go?
my lord. The prison I have built for you is now complete. In the name of the erudition, I invite you.
Wait, I'm hyped.
To step into the same cage as mine.
Oh! That's crazy work.
What's the meaning of this?
What do you mean, what's the meaning of this? We already turned against
I
you.
did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Oh, what is a king to a god type shit?
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity. Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit is to be sentenced to death.
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands. I fear you are still quite unaware of your current situation.
He's kind of the programmer here.
Hello. I am giving you a simple choice. To collaborate or to be destroyed. There is no
that were true,
I
you
think
would have killed me
Ceredra
long ago.
is too prideful to ever even consider that.
You, in fact, cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed. And the same is true of the Chrysos heirs.
AKA Finan can't be completely destroyed.
The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight. I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, I have to admit that I made a mistake. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
We are both slaves to hubris. But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be
Okay, I just said that you...
by my pride. If I wish to break the scale's balance,
Yeah?
I only need to appeal to external forces.
Oh, she has the thingy! The thingy! Herda!
Finally, we get to meet face to face, senior society member.
Wait, Ceredra calls Herda? That's fucking sick. And
I
screw
offer
him.
sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your
This
current
is
perspective.
the sickest fucking screenshot ever. Sadra, the ruler of the Chrysos heirs, standing next to Herda and Skruly. That's so cool.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now, Skrullum.
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why he demanded the divine authority of law.
And you did it.
Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the sovereign of planet Skrullum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator.
Okay.
Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lycus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
Permission to read the law is... Okay. So there is just a matter of time before Skrullum can manipulate the world like Lygus.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously. Don't embarrass the society.
Tell him, Herda.
I understand that a near zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is very persuasive to me, which means the same principle also applies to you, my dear peers. You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through 14
Nerd emoji.
algebraic expressions.
Nerd emoji, nerd emoji, nerd emoji.
As for Aranova, why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me? Listen. Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
But where are we? And where's Cyrene? I'm not forgetting about fucking Evernight. Oh, we're here.
This is the place outside the legends?
It kind of looks like the sky thingy where Aquila is, the ceiling of it. I'll be the first to say I don't fully understand, because I haven't looked it up, the motivations of every Eon. I understand the desire of the pleasure of discovery and science and discovering new things, and then how much it sucks that everyone's like, who cares? Noose already knew that. You just didn't. But I don't know if I understand this part. They themselves sealed off humanity's capacity to seek enlightenment. I'm not familiar with this enough to know what that means.
Hi.
Hurry up! Put some speed into it! I can't keep...
I'm here.
That old Intellitron overlooked one little detail, and Screwy and I finally found an opportunity.
Save me, Madam Herta! Madam Herta's inimitable beauty.
While you were gone, well, in those few years, Amphorius...
Already a few years past in Forest is crazy. That's so crazy.
Time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you know this already? Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately, but it won't hold for long.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Fuck off.
Time is running out. Here's the conclusion. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law to be safe. We'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities. So start moving, and find a way to pull off a magnificent jailbreak.
Okay.
We detected another path's influence.
Remembrance.
Critical warning.
Shut up.
Its power is strong. May be able to help use the path's power. Make it detect you.
Unauthorized communication.
Let me mem out.
A certain path's faction has arrived in Amphorius, and I can ask them for help? I mastered the powers of different paths in my previous journeys. Think.
I doubt the Harmony has anything to do with this.
Exactly which faction
I doubt
has
the
arrived
preservation
in
has
Amphorius,
anything to do with this.
and which path's
The
power
destruction
I
is
should
against
use
us.
to call for
Remembrance.
Showing my memories? With a Stellaron in my body, I woke up at the Herta space station and gained the power of the destruction. A world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager would definitely draw the attention of the destruction. The Stellaron in my belly is gonna be super
The Stellaron in my tummy.
What if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion or the Annihilation Gang? Can they really help?
What? I don't want any of these. You focus your mind, trying to sync your heartbeat's rhythm and frequency with that of the dancing golden flame. You're walking the line between sanity and madness, carefully steering the curse of your consciousness, of course, gently knocking on the door of destruction. You gave up. The beckoning of the chaos was too tempting. Your current power level wasn't enough to fully resist it. If you were to fall into the black abyss of destruction at this moment, perhaps everything would be lost to the void. That's true.
Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. This power wasn't gonna call up anyone nice.
You definitely did not want that. Preservation will be IPC.
I obtained the flaming lance left by the architects and gained the power of the preservation in Belobog. That's right. No matter how far away a planet is, the IPC is guaranteed
Capitalism.
to pay attention
We can call
as long as
capitalism
their
into
business
ancient
opportunity.
Greek-esque Amphorius.
Besides, even if I can't call up my friends from the IPC, the architects and the nomadic miners should be able to help too.
Fleepoth. This is not gonna work. You focus intently, trying to mimic Kleepoth's wall-building hammer strikes with your heartbeat. Once again, you just need to recapture that feeling from your battle with the Supreme Guardian and catch the sparks from the hammer strike with your own hands. Nope. But nothing happened. The Apoth ignored you, just as they have ignored countless devotees who looked up to them throughout the ages.
Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market.
Yeah, that tracks. I don't think
IPC's
preservation would
hand
care.
can't
The
reach.
Harmony is interesting, but like, what the fuck is the family? Like, why do they
I
care?
received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony and declared war against the Order. Then gained the power of the Harmony. That's right. The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them.
Yeah.
Their music echoes throughout the stars. Come, dear hat.
Come, dear hat.
You aside for quite a few chapters already. Sing with Clocky. The world is in harmony and the stars shine bright.
Sheepe, use your song to guide me out of here. You focus your mind, trying to hum the ode to harmony in your thoughts. The visages of past nameless appear one by one. If you blend into their faraway song, perhaps a path will appear before you. And nothing. You failed. The barrier of the exomyth strangled those distant melodies, filtering them out completely like useless noise, leaving only cold silence.
Doesn't Lycus want this story to have background music?
Okay, so maybe they would have helped, but Lycus openly prevented the harmony from coming. But Remembrance, that's the interesting one.
Remembrance. That's right. I came to Amphorius because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from Fu Li here. The Garden
Wait, is it
of
pronounced Fu
Recollection
Li?
must be intricately involved with Amphorius. Traces of the Remembrance are also everywhere in this world. I don't know what they want, but I don't have many choices left.
Trust me. Oh, Foolie's already here. You invoke the power of remembrance, awaiting the resonance of reinforcements. After the power of remembrance flows through you, something that should not exist here materializes before your eyes. Oh, Shadow Sakura, hello.
I finally found you. Following
Evernight.
the sound of memories.
March Altar.
A path strider walking both the remembrance and the trailblaze.
This sounds like... Their soft whispers is like a warm hand that takes up your soul and slowly disperses it beyond this realm.
Warning, warning, warning.
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones. Come,
Leave this
leave the
age
cage
of Logos.
The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story.
Me... Dude, what even is
When
Evernight?
that brightest star, that star heralding the dawn, finally rises, a boat, so used to drifting, at long last enters an island's safe embrace. Oh, Pathstrider, we have helped you break free.
Huh?
Hurry and set off. The child of remembrance awaits you.
March and a lot of jellyfish.
March? What's she doing here?
March!
Oh, you're finally here! We haven't seen each other for such a long, long time. My good buddy, I've really, really missed you.
My good buddy. Back alive.
Huh? When was I dead? It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. There's no one to chat with, no internet, and not even anything to eat or drink. It's basically a prison. Now the great hero is finally here to save me. Yippee!
Yippee!
You must have seen a lot in Amphorius during this time, right? You gotta tell me all about it.
Oh, about your camera.
Then take your time with the storytelling. Or do you not want to talk to me?
Are you delaying us?
But let's get out of this spooky place first. This is not a good spot for a reunion chat. Why don't you take me back to reality? A strange voice told me that I can enter Amphorius if I keep
I don't know if this
road,
is a real March.
so
I'm confused.
Let's head off. I still don't know what that world even looks like.
Why does March feel so weird?
What are you standing around for? Do you actually like this place? Get moving. Hurry! This door should be the exit.
It's the door again.
Are you okay? You haven't said anything for a while. Has it been so long that you're still missing me? There's no time to waste, though. The Chrysosayers and the Geniuses are all waiting for you.
And how would a March stuck here would even know that?
The discrepancy is getting worse.
Where's Don Hung?
No, he's not. Maybe I just happened to miss him. Never mind. Don Hung's super reliable. We don't need to worry about him. He's probably waiting for us somewhere. All hail and hearty.
No. The Geniuses would have made sure that Don Hung made it back on the Express. Besides, the March I know wouldn't be so dismissive about her companions.
What are you? How do you know what was waiting for us?
Huh? Isn't Amphorius the world of the Chrysosayers and their hero's journey? I could figure that out in an instant.
But Amphorius cannot be observed from the outside. She couldn't possibly know about these things. Unless Don Hung told her. Something's not right. She's not March 7th.
I guess you have something you want to say to me?
Who are you?
No need to feel things out first. With questions.
Uh-oh.
Let's treasure the time we have together and be frank.
Sure.
As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough to deceive the bonds of friendship forged between the nameless. In that case, there's no need for further deceit.
March 7th
You're
exclamation
right.
point.
We're not the March 7th you are acquainted with. But we can send you back to Amphorius.
Dot.
As long as you are willing to help us.
Holy, March 7th of many punctuations.
She's fine. This form was simply borrowed from your memory.
Oh, these are the fucking random remembrance people trying to break into Amphorius that try to lead March astray, huh?
We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now. Just as
You
a
already
reminder,
tried to manipulate us. Why the
while
fuck
you
would we trust you?
hesitate, time is quickly ticking away in Amphorius. Working with us is the best way to stop the enemy of erudition. Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them out. But we don't work like that. The Remembrance treats all these instances as important materials needed to weave the universe. Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero like you. It won't be hard at all. Also, if your plan fails and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to get out, then the whole cosmos will be in danger. Wouldn't it be better to have an additional failsafe? As long as you help the Garden retrieve what we want, even if Iron Tomb reformats
I
everything in
feel
the
like this is
physical
a
plane,
weird...
we can use Remembrance to reconstruct the entire world. Or should we say, the
This
entire
seems like
universe.
a flawed solution.
So help us. Find where Amphorius's memory began, and bring it out. The Master of Anosrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence. Say, you aren't seriously gonna be moved by their
What?
pretty words, are you?
What is this? What is this? What? It's like a fucked up bee?
I am the one who commanded those little ones to lead you out of the prison. But I didn't expect to attract little gnats trying to take advantage of the situation. While Remembrance can help you return to Amphorius, there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, There's also no need for you to make any deal or pay any price. For
Holy.
you, this is probably a
March
long
altar.
time no see.
March 8th. Emo March. September 11th. Dude, her
My
eyes are
dear.
crazy. Who are you?
Shh. There's no need to say anything. I know. You have so many questions swirling around in your memories at this moment. And you feel so helpless. Put them aside. For now, all you need to do is trust me.
The way her eyes are shaded are so crazy. I don't mean as in she looks insane. I mean they are crazy cool.
Do you need more proof? That won't be hard.
What are you doing? Memories.
Stop it! They're awake! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? Come to pass here around. The statue. Is that Don's brother?
Holy. Even events.
She just called me, but I'm not here. The future is full of pain. Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help to
Wait, when's this? I forgot.
It's as if they all happened just yesterday, right?
Dude, that filter effect.
I don't want to lie to you.
Oh.
Which is why I will not use her name. The third month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the
Evernight.
name Evernight for now.
And that's the time core flame, right?
I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves, but Amphorius does not have that luxury. If we do not stop erudition and destruction, then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration.
Okay.
A countdown not in amber eras, but in days, minutes, seconds. So, take this gift, this burning core flame, this footnote of a transaction. It contains hope and the warmth of the entire world.
This burning core flame.
Ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future. Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Return to Amphorius, and overturn the
she's
final
helping
Era
us.
Nova.
Wait, so what do you mean her? Does this mean Cyrene? Or someone else?
Witness the time
Or
that
March
stood still
herself.
for the Deliverer, and the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed in a flash.
The time that stood still for the Deliverer.
Then,
Oh.
with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting
AKA
for our
next patch?
encounter. I believe the wait won't be too long.
About 4 weeks. That's the general patch cycle.
What exactly is happening?
Keep going. Keep trailblazing for Amphorius. For you.
I do really like that Evernight is
the
just
March
straight up on our
7th in
side.
your memory.
It's no evil March, I hate you shit.
Go
It's
forth.
keep going, buddy. Amphorius needs the Deliverer. $33 million. Okay. This is the cycle we were in. What?
Is this Akuma?
It's not very bright in Akuma. Where's the eternal sunlight? What's going on?
No one's here. And the dawn device is off.
Memory prism. What's happening?
Am I too late?
Oh? It's just there. Core flame of world bearing. Oh, that's Kephalese! Oh, yet seemingly... Okay. Because I am the deliverer. Herta! Hey kiddo, can you hear me? Don't bother responding. This is a pre-recorded video message. Thanks to that little Empress granting access to the Ultimate Protocol, Screwy and I rewrote progress on the Era Nova while you were away. My guess is you don't have much time to listen to all those complicated principles right now, so let me break it down in the simplest terms that anyone can understand. Amphorius has been racing down the path of destruction for too long, and the underlying logic of Era Nova has been completely corrupted. Screwy and I put in a lot of effort, but we could barely manage to overwrite a small portion of its logic. Let's take the progress bar as an example. Iron Tomb's progress bar is currently at 99.98, and through this rewritten Era Nova, we're confident we can push it back to 96%. Let's be conservative and say 97%. This is a critical matter. The internal structure of the scepter is too unstable, and we don't know what complications might suddenly arise. The most rational course of action is to quickly run another extrapolation to buy the cosmos a bit more time. Another cycle? Once you've dealt with that troubling old Intellitron, don't hesitate and start the next cycle of the extrapolation right away. Screwy said the Era Nova isn't a process that happens in an instant, but the protected nodes of the scepter are probably the most vulnerable only during the reset. So we are resetting. We're going to the 33,550,338th cycle when we're on the 337th right now. Only by initiating this progress first can we seize the opportunity to make our move. It's all up to you now, Deliverer. We gotta go to the next cycle. Oh my god, that's crazy.
The chronocognitive anchor?
Yoink. Take that shit. No response.
There's so much I wanted
Huh?
to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say.
Cyrene?
Welcome back, friend.
How long has it been?
It's been such
It's been 1,000 years, hasn't it?
Time.
I saw March 7th and she looked really weird. I'm not gonna say that right now.
You
Cyrene.
must be really confused right now, aren't you? So much has happened in Amphorius while you were gone. But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? Now, please follow me and turn the pages of time and hear the words everyone left for you. I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories.
So while we were gone and 1,000 years has passed, and all the Chrysos heirs have struggled to get their core flames, I assume, and to fight Lygus, I assume, the entire time.
Cyrene. Can't hear me?
Can't hear me? Wait, what? I did not get that at all. Go first, uncover the past long buried in dust. It's completely empty. No one's in Akuma. Cyrene, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening?
Look, the scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Huh?
Time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
Oh, okay, so 200 years after we left.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance.
So the
and
campaign
ocean
of
to stop
Fugusa
Lycus, but
has already happened.
even so,
Did Ceridra survive? I don't know. Because in the first timeline that we first arrived in, Ceridra in Hycillans was already dead before we got to the Amphorius. We witnessed Phaedon's 33 million cycles of 1,000 years, and then now we're in the past cycle, or this cycle. So maybe Ceridra and Hycillans were able to survive, but we don't know. But this is what Cyrene said is this is the last words. For context, this current singular stream is all that I know about this game. There They're all demigods, so they can live for like 1,000 years. But it's a matter of were they killed or not. We don't know. In past cycles, they were killed. Who knows? Okay, so they returned 3 core flames.
Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Zeridra embraced her.
Okay, so Screwy and Herta dipped.
At this rate,
I assume to fight against Lygus.
Era Nova will come, and Amphorius will fall into the destruction.
oh, it seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in the core flame of world bearing.
Key to rewriting the end. We have the world-bearing core flame.
Instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
But we have it.
But how?
Are we talking about specifically the world-bearing core flame?
We need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lygus at bay.
About that, Rini might have some good news.
Wait, who's Rini again? Cyrene. Cyrene is Rini. Okay, so they returned 3 to stop Lygus. That happened.
She had that dream again last night, but the Titan's voice was clearer than ever this time. She said, "Pass the flame into the future."
Into tomorrow.
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame? It seems Amphorius' fate isn't sealed just yet.
You're right. History
Etched
has
in memory.
changed. Humans and Titans are both
So the Titans are working with humanity this cycle. That's crazy.
Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about to begin somewhere out there.
Unfortunately,
Cypher!
life will never go smoothly. Leiden's army is already at our gates, and their commander...
And Cypher's here because she did not have to do a lie that spans 700 years to save the world. So instead of doing that lie, she's here working with the Chrysosayers. That's
Lycurgus. He's right outside Akama.
Light calendar 3960. Ceridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Fagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos heirs to complete the trial of law. This tragedy shook everyone in Amphorius.
That's insane. So they meant that literally. Sacrificed 500 people in order to get the Law Core Flame.
That same year,
I didn't know that was literal.
Zeridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaya the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey, a path hanging by a thread.
What is this cycle?
Come, this way.
Okay. I mean, it kind of lines up with the history we know, but it's like a different context now. Why am I...
The eternal holy city? What part of that eternity ever lived up to its descriptions?
Oh, that's Castorus.
In poetry? The Memorial Palace lies in ruins. Countless mortals have perished because of your stubborn resistance. It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now, answer my question again. Where is Kefali's core flame?
That shit ain't for you, bro.
You really think you'll find it by razing the holy city to the ground? From what I see, all you'll get is dust and disappointment. Don't forget, you can't kill the Chrysos as mentioned in the prophecy.
So Lygus is killing everyone around the Chrysosayers to try and get them to submit.
I have never denied that, which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Akama. Perhaps they'll give me what I seek. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses. Allow me to apologize in advance. We shall start with You, blind and foolish.
Hold on.
Lady Goldweaver.
What part of... You can't kill Chrysos heirs... Oh, just torture. You could just torture them, not kill them.
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya. You must get away now.
No, Holy Maiden.
At this point, how long has
I'm
Castor's
the
been
one
here?
who must stay.
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an indestructible armor for Amphorius.
Across every single cycle, Aglaya always clutches up for Amphorius. It's crazy.
Its name is Solidarity. You must escape with your life and carry word of my death to those still fighting. Then keep going with them, just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death. My passing will make this flame everlasting. Take good care of it, guide it to the future, and place it into the hands of our deliverer.
Torch of resistance.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly
that's
into
the
Holy
beast
City
from the Sky
and
thing.
razed the Marmorial Palace. History would name this battle the Third Siege of Akama. 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader.
Even the fucking cleaners were working with Aglaya this cycle. That was a cleaner.
Deliverer.
Oh, Aglaya. Corpses of the fallen.
Go. When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom again. You'll find
I
me
thought
there.
we were done with the depressing cycles after witnessing Finon's 33 million cycles, and now...
So what you're saying is,
Oh,
Princess Homebuddy is never coming back, is she? She just left, like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way? I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead city?
aren't you currently being sieged?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Alchema is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hycealans, and me to prepare the final trump card for the Deliverer.
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all three of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
Wow.
We must lay down the path to the future so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road to reach the location of Aaron Nova.
So those three Chrysos heirs will sacrifice themselves for us, while the rest will keep fighting for humanity?
Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage, we can summon a current that leads to the vortex of Genesis.
Okay.
And the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until he returns.
We all know Lygos will set his sights on the vortex of Genesis.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Dude, what?
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, forge an alliance with Strife.
Does that mean Nikador is alive, but like not as she might be maddened, but Nikador might be fighting on our side.
The prophesized Crown Prince has already been born.
Okay, we're getting
He
mighty
shall
now.
become the new defender of Akama, protecting this land after we leave.
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only a step ahead of the news.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama.
Is it Akula?
It's really fast. What is it? It's a
Nikador's spear.
It's the Kremnoans. Their king's already here.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters in the River of Souls to recede.
Okay.
Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos,
And his wife.
joined the alliance to
Oh.
safeguard the holy city in the Battle of Deliverance.
Mighty's mom is actually part of this timeline and helping. Wait. Go forth, witness the fearless feats.
Go on. And see you tomorrow.
The fucking tomorrow line hits me every single time.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second. And so be it.
That's crazy.
But it's gonna hurt a lot.
Pain.
It's been a while since I heard from Trian.
Endless torment. But it can never destroy me. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Can't argue with that.
In the current situation, this is the only path Akama has left. Just do as I say. Split my soul into 5 pieces.
Aww.
Forge me an immortal vessel. Let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end.
That's insane.
There's no need to be sad, Lady Trebios. Haven't we already taken
Is that basically like
strides towards that promise tomorrow?
turn me into a machine or titan to keep eternally fighting for Akama in the flame chase journey?
In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Kremnos has washed the blood off its fate.
Before their deaths was the name of
Forius
this
no
patch.
longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former laws and turn the Lance of Fury back into a weapon that protects the world.
We understand.
By the way, can you do me another favor? The 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the resistance in
Anaxa!
a couple of days.
Dude, this
Among
is
them
like...
is a scholar named Anaxagoras. He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. It was his counsel. His wisdom will surely be the backbone of Amphoria's survival. Watch over him. Carry on this everlasting flame for me.
Through
Dude.
Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife
The storytelling
split his soul
in
into
Amphorius got
5.
so good the last couple
Courage,
patches, it's crazy.
Honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason, each sealed in blood crystal and cast into battle.
Oh, it's like the original Nikador's Lance thing, like back in 3.1.
The people held a
10-day battle.
funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
Wow. 200 more years. Is that longer than how we've... Was that longer than our last cycle? Oh, and they got the Titankin to stand with them.
My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
Oh my god. I'm just in disbelief every 5
That
seconds.
seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
Oh, Cypher has her lie?
Reason and trickery. Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides,
We're talking about Squirrel there?
this is our last shot. Not the time to be picky, right?
Don't oversimplify it. Lygus just found out Akima's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious. At this rate, he could have done anything.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the council and confronts me head on.
You know what's crazy? Like, over the 33 million cycles, had nothing to do with Lygus. Lygus was an observer. It was the Flame Reaver and like the alternate Finans just like killing everybody. But now without that, everyone is like united. It's so insane.
You trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on.
Was Cypher's lie in this cycle that the deliverer is there and that she's acting as a deliverer?
And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just nonsense.
Dude, I'm getting...
What? Getting cold feet? Or you just don't believe in the almighty worth of the
Wait, can
demigod
Cypher
trickery?
buff her allies' attacks by convincing them with a lie that they are good enough?
Just tell me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can. And it'll be child's play. But I've got two conditions.
Also, where's Hyacine?
Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the deliverer were to appear there. Besides,
that sounds risky.
The vortex is cut off from the world. No place in Amphorius makes a better prison.
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to face tank Lygus as soon as they come back?
That
Tank
clash is
Lygus?
inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for him. And that's the second condition. The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few survivors in the world. Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act.
Okay.
I'll transmute myself into a philosopher's stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane, Grove Boy.
Grove Boy, Grove Boy.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer? The demigod of reason has 10,000 ways to do just that. And what I just mentioned was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula...
Dude, all these Chrysosairs are fucking with Lygus. It's kind of hilarious.
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? By now, Hyacin must have completed the Sky People's ritual. Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys our show to the fullest. As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova, well, that will no longer be our concern.
It was the last battle known to the world, initiated by two demigods least suited for war. In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus within the vortex
so final
of
boss is
Genesis,
Lygus.
where he remains to this day.
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Okay. Thank you, Anaxa.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running, and that'll be enough.
Thank you, Cypher! Another memory.
Sorry. It's dead quiet here.
Oh my god.
Akima will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie is
Oh, so that's
after all.
another lie? Okay. So that Akima will stand eternal lie existed still, but it was probably a different context.
But it's all right, because all of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where he is, sky will turn clear, and a rainbow bridge will rise, carrying him to the final battleground. Sairi, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now,
I'm passing the final baton of fate to you, okay?
Okay. Cyrene's here through all of that.
That's not quite right. After all, it was you and him who lit the first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
I feel like in all the other cycles, at least everyone had chances to breathe.
I'll tell
when
you
no
the
one had
story
a
of
single
this
chance to
1,000-year
breathe this
journey.
entire cycle.
That way, it won't just be my memories alone.
Wow.
And I'll share the moments I spent with you with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophecy.
Deliver beyond the sky.
Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right? I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with confidence.
Dude.
If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again.
You were a memory the whole time?
Because it's really been far too long since we parted. Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little flask of memories. And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphorius. Just like the first time we met, right? Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return, and the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist
Dude, what
of this
is
story
even this next cycle?
mustn't be absent.
We'll take you all into a new world.
I believe you.
Dude, this
won't
is
ever
the
let us
shit.
down, just like always.
This is the weight that Finon had to feel every single cycle.
Do you remember when Finon sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been through. That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than before. So don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time.
To the fucking 338th cycle then.
Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of ocean before charging toward the final battlefield. Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finon.
Even Finon.
We'll stand with the Deliverer. So say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
Bring it onto tomorrow. Dude, this is like I just got like slapped in the last like 30 minutes. I got fucking beaten down like a dog.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to him.
No matter how long it takes, it's okay. Waiting is what I do best.
That's sad.
Sairi, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, he'll definitely return to this place. We can't let him down.
Dude. The Rainbow Bridge.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you on your journey.
And reason grant you enlightenment.
Let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul.
And at last,
Oh, all the tribbies!
passage, point the way forward.
Well, time will remember the Trailblazer's journey.
And this leads us directly there. What an insane fucking...
Is this Styxia?
Styxia looks way different. Hello.
What happened to this place? I need to find the entrance to the vortex, guarded by the demigod of ocean. High Sealants. Is she still there?
I love, by the way, that no matter what cycle it is, no matter the circumstance behind the cycles, like whether it's the Flame Reaver or Lygus, the Chrysos heirs will always clutch up no matter what, no matter the timeline.
Long time no
Oh,
see.
you piece of fucking shit, garbage, disgusting. Ugh!
Ugly dreams. I wait, and now.
Now we're Lygus's deliverer now.
After wandering the surface for ages, the lost sea siren met her future conspirator.
You quelled the wars alone and forced strife into retreat. This swordfish that commands thousands of legions, whom does she serve?
Not much legions. This is the moment they met. How many legions left? Not much of a legion left.
Symmetra, long before she became the Imperator, was already burning with ambition.
Sovereign who follows prophecy. I am no one's sword. I am just a wandering fish, seeking clarity through bloodshed.
Then how about letting the sword dance for me? And letting the violin sing in my name? Tell me, what is it you seek?
She likes the brilliance.
All I want is a feast where I might belong.
Such a demand is trivial with the Sovereign's authority.
Wait,
I'll grant you a
is the
banquet
tradition
worthy
of
conquest
feasts that
and
Ceridra
comrades to
implanted
toast
before and
beside
after each conquest? Is that because of High Sealants? That's so cute if that's
At
true.
night, you must offer me your heart.
My heart?
Yes, a loyal heart that will generate no betrayal. You were deceived by gods and drowned in the ocean's darkness. But now, I will lead you forward.
My light. Oh, they love each other.
So be it. Noble monarch. The law you proclaim shall govern my every breath. So be it. Noble.
My monarch.
I am simply becoming someone else's vessel once again. And accepting a duty given to me.
And thus, in her hollow drift, she finally found a new purpose. Like sunlight piercing the deepest trench.
Go sing a song for the sun sitting on the mountain. The monarch brought me to a new world. Oh my god, they love each other. Melted away my confusion.
Noble monarch, I've cleansed the foulness from the road as you commanded.
My blade, you've helped me ascend and take the crown. Ask, and you shall have your reward.
What I desire is the same as before. A feast.
Look, I've prepared you a grand banquet. The finest honey brew and tributes await.
Fish are drawn to light by nature, for the deep sea knows only gloom. Now I found a flame.
This feast is
It
not
may
a lie.
scald and burn, but it's the only light.
My Imperator is dead. The assassination. My fire is dead. Oh.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. The cosmos. The battlefield that I cannot reach.
Before the Sovereign's conquest reached its end, her life and ambition had already been swallowed by the deep sea. This is the true ending. Her grand designs torn apart by the blade. Her regal robes soaked in golden blood. And the one who struck her down? The one who struck her down.
The killer?
Was her most loyal Gladius.
Was you.
I don't need to explain myself. A fish in a
So
pond
all this
has
time
no
you're the
hope
one who killed
against the
Ceredra. I mean,
surge
I
of fate.
had my suspicions, but like I had no motivation. Like I didn't know the motive at all, so I couldn't like just say that.
I wandered the shore, found a flicker of flame, only to snuff it out with my own hand. I don't understand. If the ocean's feast, the Imperator's dream, and even Amphorius's existence are all illusions, then what's the point of our journey? When the Deliverer returns, I will let this absurd celebration come to an end. But Greyfry, I can't help but wonder how I dearly wish this feast of the Flame Chase would never end.
I'm not sure if I'm smart enough to understand the reasoning. Is it just out of nihility that you killed her?
What a wretched way to die. The Flame Chase army, devoured by warbling fish, never saw it coming. Look, the cruel Imperator and her Knight Commander, the pitiful Warden. What a perfectly matched duo of test subjects. Their hands drip with blood. Golden blood.
Imperator, why did you...
You're here, Dux Gladiorum.
You ordered me to seal the sea route and handle threats from the rear. So why didn't you wait for me to return? Why send the Vanguard ahead and let them die in vain?
Die in vain? No, you're wrong. Their golden blood won't be spilled for nothing.
So this is a
have
trial
paved
of
the
law.
road for
I was
me
right
to become the
originally.
god of
This
law.
attack on Fagusa was the sacrifice of 500 Titans, or sorry, 500 Chrysosairs for the trial of the law.
The trial of law? You never spoke of this to anyone.
That's
what is...
insane.
The one who wishes to bear law must purge this world of its curse, and offer the blood of the accursed as sacrifice. I pondered long on what Talantin meant by blood of the accursed. Then, I found the answer. You, I, and every Chrysos heir summoned by the prophecy are the accursed ones. Just like that arrogant Theoros said, Our golden blood is the agent of destruction.
I see.
The antithesis of the world's fate. Dux Frigoris, Dux Brumalis, Dux Helcalethist. Their fate was sealed at that moment. Dying on a glorious campaign was the final gift I could give them.
So Ceridra, she knew she had to kill 500 Chrysosairs, so she decided to do it in a campaign so that it could be like a death and glorious battle rather than just like killing them. But even so.
You speak as if they didn't die because of your cold-blooded schemes. Was their loyalty meaningless to you?
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey.
Ah, this line
among
again.
Which even life itself holds little value. If a subject marches to war without that conviction, then yes, as you said, shallow loyalty means nothing.
And what about my loyalty, Ceridra?
Whoops.
You sent me away under the pretense of guarding the rear. Was there
It was specifically so
any
she
shred
doesn't
of
die.
humanity left in you?
Because you still have a duty no one else can bear. Only you can uphold Fagusa's divine authority. The choice is yours now. Cast off the chains of loyalty and drive those blades through my heart. Or stand with me and sever the ocean's last breath. If you no longer share my vision or believe in the new law I seek to weave for Amphorius, then go on and end me. The Imperator of Amphorius may be ruthless and cruel, but never a liar. When I say life itself holds little value,
She also means her own.
know this. I am ready to sacrifice everything for the ambition to conquer the Sea of Stars. You've been silent a long while, Dux Gladiorum. Starting to doubt your decision?
Save your breath. The vortex of Fagusa lies just
Bro, you don't need to be rage baiting Hycillans. She didn't kill you.
after the trial. There's nothing left between us.
So you'll stop swimming toward the stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant for me.
It's doomed.
Is that all?
Doomed, Yuri.
Look, a gravestone.
Looks good.
It was here that the prisoner, who thinks herself the prison warden, made her choice. Witness, listen, and awaken. Dux Gladiorum. I've lost count
did
of how many
Lycus
times
manipulate
you've
her?
stood here over the past centuries.
You talk too much for a prisoner like Kyrgyz.
Oh no, this is after she stuck him here? I don't remember.
Two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed themselves in this cycle worked together to chip away my strength. And as long as my will remains intact, I am free.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still have ways to chain your divine soul.
Please, do surprise me. But I'd say your mission is nearly done here, isn't it? Oh, it was here you gorged out the core flame of ocean from Fagusa's body. It was here you and that Imperator both completed apotheosis, becoming pillars of Amphorius. And after that, you drove your blade into her heart. A loyal subject turned regicide. A demigod committing deicide. Or so the history books paint that tragedy. Oh, but if that's the truth, then why, after 1,000 years, are you still here, guarding the Imperator's grave?
Trying to hear more of the reasoning. I mean, like, we know the reason, but like, what triggers actually?
Come to think of it, perhaps I'm not the only one imprisoned here.
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us. The ones who lost everything.
That's only because I've waited 13 million lifetimes. Loneliness never once showed me its fatal side. In fact, for a prisoner of the cave, it's more like an old friend. One that helps me think. But you're different, Dux Gladiorum. Loneliness has crept from the silent depths, sinking its claws.
You're right, Lycurgus. Loyalty, curse, the fall of my kin, and this endless waiting. These shackles are too heavy for a fish that cannot perceive any light. I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the unwavering resolve to force myself to wait for that person's return. As everyone hoped for.
So then what's your choice?
Oh, deliverer from beyond the sky. My executioner. How much longer until
I'm right
he
here.
arrives
I'm right here. I'm here. I'm right.
Or will he ever return?
I did. I'm right there. I'm right there.
And I doubt anyone does.
Then, what will you do?
What's that?
Saridra. This will be the last time I carry out your decree. Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum, my music has belonged to others. Time and time again, I use the siren's song to lure the unwary into illusions for your schemes and strategies. Now, let the siren Electra sing for herself. Let me step into an endless dream of my own making. Oh, great ocean. I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom in exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility and honor the sacrifices of the fallen heroes.
Your clarity as in your sanity?
Greyfry, deliverer from beyond the sky. When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber, but I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the Theoros.
She still does her
Do
part
you still
by...
remember? To awaken someone from a siren's voice, you'll need
Fagusa's honeydew that you gave us before.
the gift I once gave you. May you still have it when the time
Imagine,
comes.
like, I'm still in the exomyth, and before I come in, I'm like, I'm gonna pep myself up with a drink. I'm gonna drink that, I'm gonna drink Fagusa's honeydew. Just, right before I come back. How doomed it would be.
When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grave. It holds the story of all our struggles and sacrifices. May you see it one day. The prelude Amphorius wrote for your return, carried forward through a 1,000-year relay.
They keep describing it as a relay over and over again, and it makes sense. It's just kind of funny that they've just started using that term.
Then, follow the trail of echoes and find me.
Awaken from the dream. Some more Pentagon shit. I want to know. I'm sorry. I'd like to understand this better. O great ocean, I offer you the rest of my clarity and freedom in exchange for the strength to stand against annihility and honor the sacrifices of the fallen heroes. So she will carry out Ceredra's decree to stand against Lygus, and to give her the strength to carry out her duty, she'll put herself in endless slumber in order to have the strength to stand against annihility and keep Lygus imprisoned. At least that's my interpretation. I don't know if I interpreted that wrong.
We'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
At long last, 33,550,336.
This is a lot long. Oh, yeah. Holy calendar.
931 years later, the shadows within the cave gave everything. Yet all they did was mimic life outside its walls. A futile effort steeped in sorrow.
Enough! They were no shadows. Everything they did shattered the darkness of this cave and unearthed the core flame of Trailblaze.
Core flame of Trailblaze.
And now, with that core flame, I'll light the dawn of Amphorius!
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your answer in the end? I do not agree with that answer, but I respect your tribute to them. As an apology, and in the name of Theoros, who saw all destinies.
Do you guys think that the 500 sacrifices for the law was necessary for Ceredra to fully rewrite the law in order to let Herda and Skrullum do what they needed to do against Lygus? I have no idea. I have no idea, like, the needs of the law or what it can do. But it's like the underlying code.
Let us face each other and decide whose flame will rise with this new dawn.
Libate for the heroes. To the Chrysos heirs who gave their lives chasing flame, their fates were not foretold by prophecy, yet they bore no shame in their insignificance. With unwavering resolve, they shed golden blood along the flame chase journey. Dux Fragoris Labianus. Seneca. Virginia. Apollonius. At the end of the long epitaph, Ceredra, the Imperator, the demigod of law. You pour the honey brew onto the gravestone, amber liquor seeping into the crevices of the inscriptions, as if the heroes are drinking deep of the spilled tribute.
To Virginia, Apollonius, Seneca, Labianus, and Ceredra.
Through a brutal sacrifice, they lit the stars of law in this world, propelling Amphorius's fate forward. In the shimmering mirage of illusion, they entrusted their
It was
dreams
necessary
to
for the
ride among
deliverer.
the stars to the hero yet to come.
To the Chrysos heirs who gave their lives for a new world, their fates, as foretold by prophecy, are to be born whenever the world needs them, irrespective of how time and space may shift, all to fulfill their duty and answer their calling. Terravox, demigod of the earth. Aglaya, demigod of romance. Castorus, demigod of death. Born like calendar. Ooh, a cycle ago? Midamos, demigod of strife. Tribios, demigod of passage. Cyphera, demigod of trickery. And Exagoras, the demigod of reason. Hyacinthia, the demigod of the sky. At the end of the epitaph, a line left unfinished. Electra, demigod of the ocean. You tip the chalice once more, the honey brew bathing through the stone like golden blood upon a demigod, forging destiny through its purifying flow.
To Aglaya, Tribios, Midamos, Castorus, and Exagoras, Cyphera, Hyacinthia.
In a relay spanning 1,000 years, they stood against enemies far beyond their strength, and won a bitter victory through what seemed like futile resistance. And in that same 30 million cycles, also marked by futility, they remained steadfast in fulfilling their duty to the experiment, unchanging, unwavering. Let this be the end of mourning the fallen. At last, allow me one final toast.
That voice... Could it be?
Bathed in the honeydew of Fagusa, she will awaken from her 1,000-year dream and sing the final song of her mission.
High silence.
This tombstone of the old world serves as the anchor of the siren's illusion, a sigil Electra used to bind herself. At the same time,
microcosm of
a
Amphorius.
group of prisoners bound themselves in a cave, crowning their suffering with heroism. Now,
I see.
Destroy it.
In the cave is Amphorius.
End the illusion. The Theoros will take his leave.
And the prisoners are the programs, aka the Chrysosairs.
That shall be the moment that decides.
So it probably took me way too long to understand that allegory.
And the entire cosmos. The prison warden's dream is nearly over, and the prisoner will soon be freed.
Okay, Lygus, your voice lines
The final execution
are a lot quieter than this wall.
shall be.
This world and I shall halt here. Until we meet again.
Oh, that's pretty. This looks like a Genshin fucking thing. That's so pretty.
The last demigod. I'm here.
Whispers from the deep.
Go forth for the hopes of humankind.
Oh, and now they're all here.
Go forth for the duty of deliverance.
Go forth for the belief in flame chase.
What a weird position. Ceredra. Huh?
Seems like my feast is over. It's now your turn to perform.
I'll devour narwhal. Oh, he can't. Oh, are we in the vortex of Genesis? One last core flame. Where's Lygus?
Little Grey Fry, please accept my thanks. I was the only one left after the world was destroyed, and I maintained this lonesome feast with my songs. I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Yet the emptiness never answered. Thankfully, you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait
I
was
wonder.
not in vain.
I don't remember the year that it said, but how long was Hycillens the last person left on Amphorius?
Thank you, final audience of mine. This is probably the last praise I'll ever
You
hear
know,
in my life.
this is probably the very first cycle with Hycillens at the end of a flame chase journey at Aranova. Because we saw that pretty much most of all of them have been the final Chrysosaur remaining with Finan, except for Sidra and Hycillens.
Now, you and I will walk towards the end of this world. The heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our results. Oh, prisoner of the seas. Theoros carrying 30 million cycles of sin. Slave of erudition. Show yourself. The Deliverer has returned.
This time we're the
And the
executioner.
time of your execution draws near.
I see an awakened human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring his friends into the sunlight he once bathed in. Alas, prisoners will always be prisoners, blind to the very chains that bind them. As the only other existence with free will in this world, I express regret toward your choice. But I shall retain your right to express yourself. After all, every actor should have a final line before they bow out.
For a that would be a fucking weird. The demigods defeated you, clown. Alright, I like that one.
Allow me to correct your statement. Constrain does not mean defeated. And for heroes like yourself,
Brother,
nuance could make all the difference.
Talking about like you're not already defeated. I have E2 Saber and E2 Archer.
My cognition resides in the exolith. It is pointless to defeat my avatar, projected into the experiment. My body is the shadow cast on the wall by the fire, and my words are lingering echoes within the cave. How can a character in the play fight against the audience? Kaslana failed.
Did he though?
The demigods' sacrifices were pointless. As for the two geniuses you placed such high hopes on.
I want to see this part again.
I ask of you, where are they now?
I'm sure they're doing something behind the scenes. Light calendar, 3960 after the Imperator was assassinated.
Confusion and epiphany always go hand in hand. That's particularly true for geniuses. You must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward victory in a world constructed by an ordinary Intellitron.
An ordinary Intellitron? Cut the pretense, Senior Society member.
Okay, which one is he?
We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphorius' true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created. In other words, a detached part of Noos's divine corpus.
That's why it has the potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be able to control the Ionic system to rewrite knowledge, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
You better have an explanation for the society. We want an actual answer.
No more metaphors.
A prolonged metaphor to cover up the truth. Why are you the one doing this?
Are you Polka, maybe? Nah, maybe I'm weird. Isn't the Polka's the only one I remember having to do with the Emperor, is why I say that. I don't remember if there are more.
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you two irrational answer, purely as a courtesy to posterity. The answer is obvious, so there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the universe's border. And the first
Wait, I forget the name of this one.
the prime mover of life with incorrect logic.
There is a Genius Society member who discovered the imaginary tree theory.
Amphorius is a miniature of the cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. Like the madman who returned to the cave and preached about the daylight to his fellow prisoners, my greatest sorrow is that I led my peers down a road that plunges into the abyss, from which there is no return. I led them into a lightless cage called paths.
He doesn't like any path. Hence the destruction. Because the destruction is like, all the emanators are based on destroying a specific path. It's not just the erudition. He really doesn't like the erudition. So this is the guy who created Noose.
They became an unparalleled nightmare through their endless
The Genius member, the Genius Society member who created Noose. The erudition. What was his name? Or her name, I don't remember.
They bore the name of erudition, yet they tried to define the known and to seal off all possibilities. No new rules were ever born after their ascension, and humanity will forever be shackled within the cave known as eons.
Made it so no. This is conceptual, so this is hard for me to wrap my head around, but like, there's no new possibilities, no new rules. Now everything is set after the erudition was created. Maybe because inherently, once you have the erudition, you now know all, therefore there cannot be new, or something like that.
Therefore, as my organic life neared its end, I coded my consciousness using Catorzain algebraic expressions.
I'm not that familiar with the Eon lore, so I'm like just grasping at straws here. Does this mean the scepters, by the way, the 9 bodies?
My ultimate denial of Noose in the future, and to erase my wrongs with my own hands. As for Lycurgus, he is only one of these 9 vessels.
What an astounding strength of will. As a fellow pathstrider of erudition, I fully understand your obsession with seeking the truth.
Therefore, you surely see it. You cannot possibly stand up to me in this algebraic world sharing its origin with Nous.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change.
Still genocide, buddy.
The iron tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version. And yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds. In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphorius becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped the consequences, First Genius, is there?
Of course, I am fully aware. I don't mind answering you one last time before I thoroughly exile you from this world. My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Iron Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the breadth of the cosmos, one would obtain a marvelous constant. Omega. What I call the fall of erudition.
You want to make everything completely random so it can't be set in stone truth without reasoned out? Is that what I'm getting?
Then, within the infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe.
A universe with no laws is what he wants. No paths.
A universe that cannot be predicted and not shackled by the erudition. As the first prisoner to awaken in the cave, I must lead the others who are blind back onto the right path and reach true sunlight. Do you understand me now? As Kozlana stated,
I don't agree with you at all, buddy. I don't know if you're trying to convince me or what. I'm not doing all that.
It is revolution through complete annihilation and the grand rebirth. After all,
I'm still on Kozlana's side. I'm Finon's my goat. That's not what Finon believed at all. Yeah, don't fucking twist those words.
The Amphorians already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined to be swallowed, or as a giant whale poised for a magnificent descent. We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Electra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
Icillin's the Deliverer's blade.
Oh, such noble chivalry. Admirable. I will also show my true self to you on this momentous occasion as a gesture of respect. And provide an insignificant academic suggestion.
What's that?
Thus speaks Genius Society.
Zondar 1.
No. Xandar 1 Kuwabara. The Entelechy of the universe's Alpha and Omega.
He's from the Omegaverse. Wow. Genius Society number 1 is fucking horrifying, by the way.
Against the truth, the value of any formula resides only in its answer. As for the process of solving it, no matter how elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous, it is all utterly meaningless. As the Theoros.
Oh.
I will.
Oh!
personally participate.
He's fucking buff now.
This world's end.
Whale! Okay. But that was just... Don't let him get that. Be careful.
All is futile.
What?
In Erudition's calculations, the end of the saga is simply a
Fish, defend us!
generation.
Her...
I don't like such a cold statement, okay?
Huh? Cyrene?
Numbers can decide the end of a story. Then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
Wait. Wait, that was so cute. After the feast, 3960.
Screwy, what do you think?
If your hypothesis of Lygas's identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the acceptable threshold.
They've completely accepted that if they fight him... What was his name? Number 1 of the Genius Society. Starts with the Z. They do not win. Like, Herta's like, okay, you're right. I lose this.
Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Mr. Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
Lygas's cognition resides in the exomyth. He is both an instigator within the experiment and the observer outside of it. Logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows in
that would make
and
more
out
sense.
of that world.
I see.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in 2 different timelines, where the internal clocks are wildly different. That old Intellitron's neurons have completely gotten used to that over this prolonged experiment. And that's why he holds home field advantage. You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if, and we don't have more time.
Yeah.
That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no? My intuition has always been very on point.
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that
Plant
of
a memory.
Amphorius, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit. Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a full-on information flood. When the amount of information exceeds his cognition filter's capacities, he will have no choice but to focus on processing this memory.
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via Amphorius will completely destroy him. An image from a person's memory played in real time might only be a second for us. But for him in Amphorian time, it could be millions or even billions of calculations. He won't be able to do anything but watch.
Does he just
He's
sit there and is
locked into
frozen?
this prison forged by memories.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to experience loneliness.
This Cyrene's like, I want revenge here. After these 33 million cycles, I want him to experience that. Fuck him.
It's my greatest honor to be on the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intellitron's hands, and won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think he'd refuse. So it's up to you to figure out how to execute this plan. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the Remembrance.
Yes. I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits
He
me
became a memo
perfectly.
sprite because of
I can
Finon
serve
and
as the vessel
Cyrene's
of
plan of that
memories
cycle.
and do my part for the final battle.
But before that, we have to tell you. The path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite. However, I'm sure about one thing.
I don't know why, but when it's like super zoomed out like this, Cyrene looks super smug.
You are a mimetic entity born in Amphorius, yet you only awakened with the Little One's arrival, and only matured as he embarked on the path of remembrance. That means your existence is completely attached to his memories. If there ever comes a day when he forgets about you for even a few seconds, or loses his last connection with Amphorius, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the
I
memory
would
zone,
never forget.
utterly gone, without even a single line of
He would
gratitude
never
in the
forget.
reply.
But that's already happened, hasn't it?
Oh.
No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means I was right in thinking, as long as my friend and I are together, we can do anything.
What does that mean? That's already happened.
Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away?
What's happening? Long time no see.
Yep, 1,000 years was such a long time. And everyone in Amphorius was waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lagus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over. But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance.
I'm not sure what to do, but it's up to you.
Yep. By the way, speaking of joining hands, can I please do something before we go on stage?
A wink. What? What doing?
Remember the
What
joke
doing?
we made back at the Grove? Look, aren't my hands pretty now? What a fascinating feeling. Like countless memories all swelling up at once.
Why is she glowing?
What about you? What did you feel when we touched each other?
You feel very tangible.
Really? That makes me really happy. If memories can move people, then it must have been a happy memory, right? Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down in your heart and keep it there. Memories you want to treasure will never fade away. Even if immersed in the long river of time, these memories will still leave traces of their existence. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it. It's like reading bedtime stories together at night. It wipes away the chill of passing time, sharpens the outline of memory, and restores its power
What is
to
happening?
nourish the spirit. Now, I'll carry this power with me, and for a little while, I must part from you. As I step into the long cycles of this world.
Wait, what does that
Give me
mean?
your blessings, friend. Then, let that bright future be.
As we have written.
Then, I'll leave it to you.
It's like from the music video. Is he gonna be constantly stuck in this part over and over again? And he does it again. Wait, am I trapped in it as well? What's That's the part I'm having trouble wrapping my around interpreting. Again. Okay, I'm not.
Plays are like this.
He's just witnessing the memory.
Stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
Now we're forcing Lygus to play Honkai Star Rail. Sorry, Xandar.
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plunge the Amphorian extrapolation into a loop. If this was no system malfunction, then was I implanted with a mimetic entity of the remembrance?
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people call the first genius, I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know?
I'll keep doing it if you don't stop.
I won't allow you to leave this memory, no matter what happens. Which means you are now trapped, Lord Xandar.
An elegant idea, and an exquisite execution. Regrettably, it is you who are restrained by time. Now know that patience is my greatest weapon. Waiting and victory are the same for me. You will crumble before I do.
He's just gonna do another
stretched out to an eternity, just like
okay, Kevin Kazlana does it first, and now it's Cyrene's turn.
To do is to wait, as yet another futile bug falls.
Is it not infuriating though for Xandar? He thought he was right there after about 33 million cycles, and now Cyrene's like, we're doing this again, actually.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are seriously changing all the time. But you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem if we just put you in another prison. So that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
Ew. Ganging them?
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me.
Ah,
Have
Penacony.
you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Interestingly, that place once had a prison too. Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's. Even across great spatial divides, they're able to detect shifts in one another's states. I call this phenomenon memory zone entanglement. In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream. After adding in the catalysts of harmony and remembrance, that is.
Is that how you walked into my prison cell? Using those same principles?
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support of such a resolute memo sprite, our conversation can last for a long, long time.
I'm the best at listening to stories, you know? I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition to you two geniuses.
A brainstorm? I like
Oh, are they gonna fucking yap him to death?
Well, I like it even more. Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away.
Our Trailblazer away. That's our Trailblazer.
Go, little one. Go. Overturn the Era Nova.
Like Hergus disappeared? It seems you had conducted a secret hunt in the depths that even I cannot reach. In that case, go. Swim onward and give this campaign a fitting end. I shall send you off with my song, Greyfry. May this song penetrate time.
Let's hope next cycle we can have Ceridra and Hysilins live. Let's have all the Chrysos lives. Let's have all the Chrysos heirs live, actually. I'd like that. For 1,000 years, this melody never ceased in Styxia. It's such a pretty song, too. World bearing. To the next cycle. So what now?
Dux Gladiorum, you have completed your duty.
Oh. This is a dream she gave herself?
The dawn is about to rise. Why not swim towards it?
You died long ago, Imperator. Depart from my mind.
But your duty towards the Imperator did not die with me. That duty will bind you no more. You will be able to hold for yourself one grandiose feast after another in the endless days to come. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky with the Deliverer.
Does Hysilins
Is this?
get to come with us to the next cycle, like memory-wise?
A page out of that sidekick's book.
Oh.
I commanded her to gift this page to you when everything finally reaches the end.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook.
Cyrene's notebook? What did you see? Before the campaign against Fagusa. So before the 500 were sacrifices.
Is this that Deliverer's experience?
Oh!
It's truly impressive.
Wait, Cyrene's showing Ceridra the fucking cycle that we started in. With the Flame Reaver.
People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery into crystals they call light cones. But I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't completely replicate the past. But I'll do my best to talk about the missing parts.
I'm all ears. Go on then. Do your best. But if your chatter gets too boring, or if I deem it offensive, then law will become forever beyond your reach.
Got it. I'm sure you'll find this to your liking. After all, it's human nature to want to embark on a journey into the unknown.
Cyrene's literally pulling all the strings. Review the Epistle of Remembrance in Imperator's name.
A direct offensive, or crush them from the flanks.
Browse memories.
What brightly colored annals. The journey of the Deliverer's conquest. Let me partake in it.
What look at? What look at?
Is this?
Oh, her to space station.
fortress in
Wait,
the
so Regia's looking at our entire past. She's gonna watch Bellabog and Panaconi and the Cienjo as well.
This is the first step of my friend's journey among
Meaning
the starry
Ceredra's gonna
seas.
witness the Sea of
This
Stars.
place is called the Herta Space Station.
Oh, we're gonna learn more about her ambition.
Just think of it as a supersized grove of Epiphany.
Oh, so it's the territory of that witch. She and another Antikytherian lent me a helping hand back at the banquet.
Look, over there. Looks like he's talking to Madame Herta in his memory. Let's go listen to what she thinks about this world. All constructed by eons and paths.
Are you telling me that, woman Herta?
Puppet body.
She seems shorter.
Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, you'll see sights that'll make this place look ordinary. Oh, the cosmos is so vast that the unknowns far outnumber the knowns. But none of them will end up being anything amazing. The farther you go,
What do you mean?
the more you'll understand what I mean. So
I
do your
think
best
it's
with
cool.
the nameless. Break a leg! And remember to send an update or two to Asta when you've got some downtime.
She certainly shares my way of thinking. Only that instead of a conquest through blood and fire, they chose a gentler path.
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only the smartest people in the cosmos can receive the blessings of Noose. Amphorius' true creator.
Do you mean that even individuals of such nobility are merely subordinates to a god?
On the contrary, after all, it was the very first of them who created the god.
Cyrene's kind of
really
like,
know all the
yeah,
details
this is
about
true,
that.
but I actually don't know. I'm just kind of making assumptions here as she goes through all of the Eon stuff. She's kind of, I don't know. I feel like Cyrene got all of her memories about the outside universe from the Trailblazer, but the Trailblazer's kind of dumb, so he doesn't even know everything.
You might be able to ask Madame Herta herself when you get the chance. Let's go check out some other worlds next, shall we?
Oh, the cosmos is so vast that the
Next
stop on the journey
Yorilo,
has a lot of similarities to Amphorius.
Yorilo 6.
A snow-covered land? Interesting.
This star is named Yorilo 6. That name sounds so cold. Bellabog sounds better. The girl we see here holds a similar station to you, Imperator. She's the supreme guardian of this world.
Nice
A
to be back
leader
here.
Who took up the mantle of government during a disaster.
I did not expect the Empress of this world to be so young.
Says the fucking short stack.
Well, your appearance isn't much older.
The object in the distance resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon?
No, it's called... Right! The Geological Reconstruction Unit.
Just Giorios' Titankin? Disappointing.
It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis. The collaboration with the IPC is both an opportunity and a challenge. Nonetheless, it's an important step in our journey back into the universe.
This world was sealed beneath its sky just like Amphorius was. And they only managed to reconnect with the stars when the Nameless arrived.
That IPC she spoke of, is it a more powerful organization?
You don't want to mess with fucking capitalism incarnate.
Yes, the IPC conquered many worlds through trade and opened up a vast territory that way. There are many such powerful alliances beyond Amphorius, and they all walk on roads different from the destruction. Coming back to the Supreme Guardian and her Bellabog, didn't they find a peaceful way to enter the interstellar
Okay,
community?
Cyrene's trying to be like, you don't need to go to war with the entire cosmos. You could just chill with them.
That cannot be true. That IPC would never have grown so big on trade alone. It may pretend to be a wealthy merchant with clean hands.
Oh,
but
IPC's
I am
fucked,
willing
isn't
to
it?
bet that it grew fat on gory oppression and bloodshed. Its path of conquest must have had no mercy for the weak and would have destroyed them if needed. Are you telling me that this snowland never thought about tossing its dignity to the wind and kneeling to the IPC? I will not believe it. I will never allow the Imperator's empire to be sullied by others. Amphorius must become a power so strong that no interstellar foreigner would dare to look down upon us.
Imperator, Belobog isn't as weak as you imagine. Listen.
I indeed hesitated. But now I understand what we must do. Belobog must learn how to walk on her own.
Himiko's just staring in the distance.
The support of others, and can stand on her 2 feet among the stars. Even if I may not live to see it, I believe such a day will surely come.
They still have their dignity intact. One day, that hope will melt through the ice and help them into a prosperous tomorrow.
But the order of the cosmos is already set in stone. The old laws decree that only the strong survive, binding the weak in an unbroken chain until they wither and turn to
that's
dust.
why she's so
Unless
in tune with the idea of destruction, why she's considering it. Because she's trying to find a way to break strongest of the fittest, but she doesn't fully.
Amphorius must shatter the old law and become the new order among the stars.
Speaking of the order, another one of my friend's companions may be able to enlighten you
The
further
order.
on
Sunday?
that. Let's go to the next page.
We talking about Sunday? I need to hear more lines from her to understand her
This next
motivation.
world is a nation of dreams. The first time I heard
Penacony!
about that place, I didn't even know what to think.
Such opulence does indeed evoke astonishment.
This world is called Penacony, an eternal city built upon a land of dreams. It's also my friend's previous stop, where they went through a risky but exciting adventure.
Tell me about it then. That man standing afar has wings on his head.
Bro, he's just a Holovian. Chill out. Can't just comment on people's racial features.
I wish to gaze upon the views of the Reverie Hotel one more time. I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again. And perhaps, through a traveler's eyes, even the things I once knew so well will feel strangely different.
Penacony is a land of the harmony, where all dreams and hopes merge and combine. It believes in unrestrained freedom, and that's how it lost itself in shallow delights. Then, this young man before you chose to rewrite its laws, using the power of the Order, hoping to shape a dream-bound paradise of perfect happiness.
Yet, the paradise of my dreams remains far away.
I love that Ceredra's actually getting her moment, by the way.
With the
I was gonna say, is this gonna be Hycillen's only patch and Ceredra's just like a secondary?
As for what Penacony should look like, it'll be up to her. No. Up to their trailblazing now.
She's talking about Robin, right?
It sounds like this ideal kingdom is no more.
That's right. The people chose to wake up at the end. You can't see tomorrow when drowning in sweet dreams.
This individual's law acknowledged only gods and constructs, leaving no space for humanity. And yet, the fact that he could accept defeat and resume his journey shows a rare self-awareness and clarity of mind.
You are also very self-aware, Imperator. Then you must know that the world promised by the destruction also has no place for humanity.
I am indeed very aware of Lycurgus's honeyed words of deceit. I have seen enough. Take me back.
I wonder if we could also get Ceredra's memories to cross over into the
Wrap
next
up this trip
cycle.
down memory lane with one last scene.
Fan show?
This.
Oh, it's outside Amphorius.
Isn't it pretty? That's our Amphorius. Our world flows and meanders in this endless band of light. Though we were born from the designs of the gods and are not yet truly alive.
Yet is the key word.
Chrysos heirs of Amphorius still chose to stand against fate and carved a legend no different from that of humankind. Will you really renounce the heroes in this world's previous 30 million cycles, Imperator? Including even yourself. Will you bow to brutal destiny and allow that puppet master named the destruction to have their wish?
I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that deliverer's memories to influence me and tilt the scales of law toward him.
Didn't you already? Aren't you already on their side?
You really saw right through me, Imperator.
How can one rule an empire if one is incapable of understanding people's minds? I have decided on Law's final destination. However, before I move my next chess piece, before we go on, tell me this, sidekick. Throughout his trailblaze, was there ever a memory of the ocean?
The ocean. Ah, she cares about high ceilings too much.
The ocean. My cradle. My home. You shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world. And
Oh, is that her
slumber
prophecy?
in the sound of tides. You shall eternally slumber in the sound of tides, and complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world.
Huh.
Our prophecies aligned as flawlessly as a sea snake circling
Oh, that's
upon itself.
each of their prophecies. That's also
An
Phaedra's.
elegant loop, like a joyful hymn, like the circulating ocean current, like our two fates.
Oh my god, it really
like
is doomed for them.
itself.
Like calendar 3960, the end of the campaign against Phagosa.
The trial is over. So tell me, who will own the divine authority of law?
I won't give it to anyone.
What?
I am the law. Why should I give my imperial
Is this
crown
the
to
assassination?
any other? Both the Deliverer and the Theoros came from beyond the sky. They have no right to interfere with the lands I conquered with my own two hands. The law of Amphorius shall be determined by Amphorius's master.
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything regarding the rules of this world's operation.
Did she see this in the other cycles?
That Theoros spoke of. I saw the ultimate protocol. As long as I offer a sacrifice of equal weight, I can rewrite the laws
Okay, so
of this
what did
world
you get in
according to
exchange
my
then for the
will.
sacrifice of 500?
I can turn good into evil, ugliness into beauty, and weakness into strength.
Or what law did you rewrite?
Fate gave me a very fair deal. One rule change for the life of one demigod.
What are you planning to do?
You can't guess. We can conquer the stars without relying on any power from beyond the sky. We just need to make some reasonable sacrifices.
She's gonna say,
have already made so many people give up their lives.
it's gonna be her.
And you're still not done.
It's gonna be her as the one demigod. For the one rule change.
I am determined for Amphorius to stand on her own 2 feet among the stars.
You are beyond reason. You think such a simple and hypocritical statement can justify your atrocities.
There's no new without destroying the old. That's what you consider an atrocity? Ironic, for that is also the unchanging law of Amphorius's revolutions. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance, fate has decreed for the Chrysos heirs to ignite our blood and illuminate this dark age. People would still be puppets of the old dynasty if it weren't for my conquests.
But your world doesn't seem to be any different from your predecessors. Bloodshed, tyranny, oppression. You're making the same mistakes they did.
Go and see everything for yourself. Go to any library I've built. Go listen to the rumors on every street corner. Go and witness how the Imperator crushed the old laws and forged new ones. Go and see what my conquests brought to this world. I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth and mended all the conflicts left by the Arabellica. I restored Akima's might and allowed mortals and Chrysosaires to face each other as equals in the council. I punished all sins and rewarded all achievements. I smashed Talantin's shackles, united humankind to save themselves, and started the Flame Chase era. That's what the Imperator has done in her glorious life.
She's said to be the first Chrysosaire, right?
So now, hearken to my final words. History will eventually forget Ceridra, but it will never
My
forget
final
the
words.
Imperator's people or the Flame Chase era she began.
Final words?
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no
She's
time
gonna-
left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod.
So let me get this straight. She sacrificed 500 demigods, 500 Chrysosaires in order for the right to rewrite laws. That was step 1. Step 2 is the sacrifice of one demigod in order to help us, the Deliverer, fight Lygus. And that's this. If I'm reading that right.
In the name of the Imperator, I command you one last time, Electra. Either sacrifice yourself for conquest, or pierce this tyrant's chest with your sword.
Pick one, and then he will...
Thus, the Imperator concluded her final speech. At the end of her life, at the last moment before she stepped onto the altar, she gave her most loyal subject the choice to decide fate, just as she promised her compatriots before her very first campaign.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize fate's reins!
The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor and killed her liege. Some say that she imprisoned the tyrant in a shallow pond of water, then left. Which meant the Imperator had to kill herself to rewrite the law. There are countless stories about her death. All we can be sure of is when the knight left the vortex, the Imperator was still mumbling about their past conquests together, the beginning and the end of her existence.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front lines? Let me be the flag bearer.
What a crazy graphic. Look at this. Aglaia, Hycillans, the Tribbies, Saedra, Hycillans. What is this one? I think this is the Tribbies separating and Aglaia.
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove. Have they surrendered?
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard your name. The Golden Cocoon Pass is now in the First Legion's hands.
Good. What about the Delosian militia?
The 3rd Legion set fire to the mountains and flattened everything west of the basin. They just need a few more days.
That is enough.
Is this
We
Terravox?
cannot afford to miss an opportunity for victory. Lastly, how many Ladonian cannons are left?
They are no more. The 2nd and 4th Legions have destroyed them all.
Very good. They now have no way out, no reinforcements, and no artillery support. We will be able to liberate the Grove of Epiphany in the blink of an eye. We will launch the final charge 1 quint after the curtain fall hour tomorrow. Remember, as long as the Alliance's flag
Why were
still
all
flies
the
on my
men
shoulders,
that are Chrysosaires born after her era? Phainon, Maide, Anaxa.
take no prisoners among the enemy's soldiers. All sages who resist are to be captured and tried according to martial law. And do not destroy any books. Now go. Notify the entire army.
Understood. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Reporting in. The mountain dwellers are resisting fiercely, and the legendary Mountain Breaker has personally engaged in battle. Their formations are nigh impenetrable.
Then cease our frontal assault. Send scouts to all legions and tell them to retreat into the Tritos Plains before the parting hour.
What? Are you planning to surrender?
It's a strategic change of plans.
Where did the
seismic walking dragon is
dragon. It wasn't.
Field.
I thought this was what's it called? Trivy, but no, it was Terravox or whatever.
Walking dragon? You mean that stupid beast, Terravox? What can they even do?
Stupid? No. They are the wisest of all of Giorio's creations. Only they can perceive the currents of time. Let them deal with their earthly brethren. We will advance and take the lead in defeating what remains of our enemy. I will deliver the most fiery retribution for the humiliation they dealt us, and crown myself with a god-slaying wreath.
Understood. I'll see to it. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
The Temple of the Three Fates sent a letter, Imperator.
They refused to surrender and said this letter is their last warning to us.
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attacks unless they receive the Imperator's handwritten approval. Disobedience will be punished by death.
What are you doing?
The priests of the Three Fates aren't soldiers, but politicians. Do not mistakenly believe they don't have a plan. These dying pests will
We're just
bring
seeing
out every
all of her
idea from their
conquests.
brains, all for
Watch as she just
short-sighted
fucking
gain.
bodies all of Amphorius.
I am inferior to them in that regard. They also have the prophecy to wield as a weapon, something I am not blessed with. Launching an unplanned attack will only disadvantage us, as all of Amphorius will judge our actions. Which means I will be heading to the battlefield myself, just as I have always done. This time, however, I will go alone. I will conduct secret negotiations to ensure fate is on our side.
Understood. The legions will make their preparations. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Why are we not allowed to march out with the army, Imperator?
Aglaya?
This will be a long voyage with no return. Those of you who bear the prophecy cannot come with me.
Why are you personally leading this battle if it's doomed to fail? The Flame Chase journey can.
Oh, so Aglaya let these two know? I'm pretty sure this battle is about the assault on Fagusa. This is about Fagusa, I'm pretty sure.
That is correct. The Empire will be without a head when the Imperator falls.
Oh my
but
god.
Remember, as long as you seize the right opportunities, even a chaotic game will.
So Saridra says, hey, I gotta die now. So Aglaya, Trivi, you guys gotta do what you gotta do to continue the Flame Chase journey. Oh my
departure
goodness.
will create a long staircase for you. You will understand what I mean when news of my death reaches your ears.
Saridra, is our journey about to be over?
Destroy the old laws and forge new ones. My conquest has reached its limits within the borders of Amphorius. Since the prophecy already decreed that the Imperator would never conquer the stars as she wished, I will bow out here and try no more.
The prophecy decreed the Imperator will not give her her wish. She will bow out down. She'll bow out.
More
That's crazy.
Chrysosairs bearing divine authority will be born, and many more heroes will arise. Will they demand peace or war? Will they resist tyranny or become the next Imperator?
That's
I
such
do
a
not care.
turn, but it's so
The children of the
interesting.
future will
That's such an
decide for
interesting way to
themselves.
progress her character.
Do not mourn for me. Anyone can kill the Imperator. But the only one who can truly destroy her is Saridra.
At
Only
the
Saridra
end,
can destroy
I
herself.
faithfully recorded the most important battles in the Imperator's life. Her conquest was about to be completed at this point in the story. However, for some reason, a memory suddenly entered my mind just as I was about to put down my pen. It was a journey on a fantastical train.
I had the honor of having a heart-to-heart conversation with the Imperator under the stars. And I asked her this question at the end of that discussion. How do you want history to remember you? As a hero who gave up her life for the flame chase? Or as a tyrant? She answered so quickly, as if she had made up her mind long ago.
I would rather be forgotten than be defined. Because the law can be neither eternal nor unchallenged. And only humanity can pen laws.
Wait, I think I love her. I think she's fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Sure, she slaughtered so many people, but God forbid a girl have hobbies.
Of Amphorius. The game is nearing its end, Dux Gladiorum. Even though you killed the Imperator in the previous 30 million cycles, this time you finally found your own law.
So this is the only cycle Hycelan's.
Then Hycelan's Electra. I will ask someone to deliver the prophecy's ocean at the boundaries
Fuck ass
of this
Patch.
world.
Fuck ass Patch being called before their deaths.
Will you choose to swim into that ocean? I do not care. Do not care.
The Imperator muttered about her conquests.
Oh, those eyes.
And news of her death spread in the city.
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead! Go! Shout this news in the streets!
My people, my fellow elders, do not panic.
And the elders are popping off. Oh, these fucking assholes, man.
Paid for her ambition with her life.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. No matter. I am fond of applause. I see the cosmos. The battlefield that I cannot reach.
It's crazy. She gave up her dream of conquering the stars and the cosmos for Amphorius. And it's like, dude. Fucked up dream, by the way. But it's still sick that she did that.
I will return in the next cycle. The stars will hear my legion's war drums. Hear the great name of the Imperator. Hear Amphorius'
To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overwrote
we
at
don't
the
even
cost of
know.
her life. Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of checkmate. Just like
Bro,
every
2
chess
patches
game
later,
she
it's
ever
gonna be
played.
like, what the fuck? And Sir Redra will have rewritten that law.
We only know her death inflamed Akama. On one side of the city, those who defended liberty toppled her statues to the ground. On the other side, her supporters put themselves between the masses and her monuments, declaring loudly that the Sovereign is still among the people. It is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere they fought. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final Sovereign, the Imperator Saridra. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. Her gaze was cast far away, and the sound of tides in her ears drowned out the people's cries. What was the Imperator thinking about in that prophesized ocean at the boundaries of this world? In that shallow puddle of stagnant water, was she reminiscing about her past conquests? Or repenting for the millions killed for the flame chase? It was neither. The Imperator only saw how the surface of the water gleamed like that crude chessboard, dissected by light and shadow in the afternoon when her teacher played against her for the first time.
Look at this chessboard. What do the pieces look like?
They are strangely beautiful. They look like the stars in the night
No
sky
matter what,
above.
her eyes are on the stars. That's crazy. Wait, so what happens in cycles that she doesn't know about the stars? Like, what's her mindset? Or does she know about it in every cycle? I doubt it. I don't know. What? This is...
From that page
This is fucking water scale Gorge.
emerged
Oh, from the page.
an ocean so vast, so pure, not a single trace of corruption. Is this Ceredra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, I have seen the abyss in your eyes and the emptiness in your heart.
Dude, she's just like, she sets this up for her too. Like, oh my god.
That was why I promised you a new ocean, where the Imperator's ambitions would serve as the currents, and loyalty would be its light. Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. The prophecy has now made its final decree on the road I intend to walk. My conquest is doomed to never reach the stars. But the Imperator never makes empty promises. So take this memory, this ocean, beyond the sky, as witnessed by the Deliverer. This is the final gift that the Imperator can leave for her subject.
Dude. You see the fucking dragon? It's
When I was still
doomed.
in the ocean, I always felt so genuine swimming through the waters. But once I stepped onto land, I found myself caught in a play. Every land dweller wore a mask in their life. So I, too, donned a costume and tried to find my role in this show. I became the blade in war and the violin strings at banquets. Do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths of my homeland. Nor do I crave the swelling seas beyond the sky.
She just wants...
Perhaps even I don't know what I want.
Nah, you're gonna say you want her, bro.
Swim to
You only care about her, bro. Nah, you can't hide that shit from me.
But I know one thing right now. A fish is simply a fish. And she can never leave the ocean she's in. But whether under the ocean or on land, we two prisoners who can never escape this cave can still look outside the cave and see the stars.
I have to admit, the 12-factor simulation of life in this experiment has far exceeded my expectations.
Make your choice then, senior society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong path and be remembered for your incorrect conclusions? Or do you want to return
Dude,
to
the
the
smirk
audience
animation's
seat
so funny. It
and
makes
give
it look a little
yourself,
weird.
Amphorius, and the entire cosmos a more fitting end?
I must refuse. A dead man never fears death.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence? You wouldn't want her to consider your 8 other clones as cancers within the Ericsson and chop them all up, would you?
Your logical deductions are vastly different from mine. Therefore, allow me to provide one more academic recommendation. Listen, my peers. Why don't you look beyond beyond this world, just as the Chrysos heirs did. Reevaluate
What do you mean
your
by this?
calculations and take into account all enemies in the upcoming war among the eons. Amphorius is not a place where three paths entangle, but where three paths fight to the death. You used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider the possibility?
Wait, what about the other memo keepers?
The remembrance and their
Oh God.
children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray.
It's okay, we got March 8th to protect us, right? March got us?
Oh, so this isn't just silence. It's the answer.
This mouthpiece is crazy.
What was the last thing he said to you before you parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape? A tricky question, but one with a simple answer.
Oh, this is Don Hung giving her a message for sure.
He didn't say anything back then, right?
That's correct. And now I'm sure. You are not March 7th. There's no way
She's too stupid to remember that shit. You're not March, she's too dumb for that. Dude, that face is crazy. The face card is crazy.
Leave her body. No.
How impulsive. That's not like you at all. Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th's body. Rather, it's March 7th who regained my memories.
As in, these are the memories that March forgot. Oh. Ah! Interlude. Long story. My stream is 6 hours long, though I did, like, waffle a bit, so I want to say 5 hours long. Okay, I'm dipping. Thank you guys for watching. I like this patch quite a bit. It was long as hell, though, so I kind of have to lay down. Peace.